Stay tuned. Guys, so I'm David Crennan, your DM. Your DM.
America's DM.
Someday I hope to be America's DM. Yes,
I think you're there.
You already are.
Yeah, I thought we
established that.
You're the one we impeached.
We say it.
Thank you for saying.
What is that?
Oh,
Someday
that's the
we'll-
live feed. That's everybody watching. So
Who's this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's meet him and then I'll explain.
Yeah, shall we? Okay, so we've got 4 awesome players at the table with us today, who I will be describing the texture of ogre skin to, and describing the foulness of water and all this stuff. But who are you? Shall we go around the table?
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
Please start, Tom.
All right, I'll start.
I'm Tom Fine.
Oh,
Yeah!
Yeah!
This is why people watch.
I'm Tom Fonz, as I said, and wait, are we saying or who we play? We do.
I think you should, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I play Mac Mumbles McGumtree, who's a rock gnome and a bard, and he's. I haven't said anything funny. Why is this funny?
He's excited.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't
That
know
was a
this.
giggle of excitement.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, and he's just he's a prolific singer-songwriter with like a checkered. A lot of ups and downs with it. A lot of good albums, a lot of bad ones,
Albums.
and horrible substance abuse problem. Mainly psychedelics now. And he's 322 years young. That's him. That's Mac.
Yeah.
But now he's young.
But I just
Do we know
drank.
that yet?
I
We
drank
gotta get into that.
Dragonfire.
No, you. Well,
I poured it
wait
all-
a minute.
We'll-
Let's get
we'll
to
get
that.
a lot. We'll get there.
Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot to get
Now that you know
up
that about Mac, forget it all.
Well, it's only his body is young.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
has his
It's still him.
experiences.
He's still him.
Oh.
I'm going to get to that in a
But your
second.
body was reborn.
Let's not get ahead of
There.
ourselves.
All right.
Honey.
So you're out there, Mac. First, also, we've never addressed how it form albums take in the world of D&D.
Oh,
What
fascinating.
are people handing around to each other?
Yeah.
Sheet
awesome.
music.
It's just like a binder, like a clipped binder,
Yeah.
like not the whole like
Yeah.
3 ring, but it's just a
Yes.
single ring in the
Uh-huh.
top left corner.
All the kids, they want to get those binders.
Get those
I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys saw Amadeus, right? The movie, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
he's a rock star back then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're living it up. Anyway, it's not just Mac, though, because you also have, I believe,
Mhm.
a pygmy elephant.
A pink pygmy elephant by the name of Tipsy, who
Okay.
is his drinking partner.
And companion.
Yeah. All around bud.
Kind of, yeah, Bud.
Yeah.
Your Bud.
Friend zone.
Friend zone.
No. Yeah.
She's
Gnome and
in
an
the
elephant?
friend zone. I mean, we talked about that last
Yeah,
time.
we
Anyway,
did
we'll,
talk
go, we'll
about
move
that.
on.
He's
There's a lot.
oblivious. Yeah, he's oblivious.
He's oblivious.
As you
Yeah.
would be. Okay, Mac, Mumbles, McGumtree, Rock Gnome, Bard, and Elephant. Let's move on.
Great. I'll go and we'll come back. We'll save the best for last.
Shall we save
I
our
think
new
so.
face for last?
I think we should.
Right, and that way
That
you get a
sounds
sense.
good.
Okay, great. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Cook. I play Chancho Drift, Lightfoot Halfling Gnome, Lightfoot Halfling Rogue, Assassin, Feral, Wild Man, who
Wild
is
man?
very violent.
Why are you feral? What is this?
I was raised by animals, so I was an unwanted baby, and I was sent down the river to die. I ran adrift on some fortunate shore, and a mama bear threw me in with her cubs and raised me as one of her own. And then as I grew up, I found I could
Wolves
do
or bears?
things that my bears.
Bears.
Jungle Book style.
Yeah, and I found I could do things that my brothers and sisters couldn't, and I became their guardian and their protector. And as hunters would come into the forest, I would wait in the trees and ambush them, death from above, Splinter Cell style, and drop and attack.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I decided that I was meant for great things. Clearly,
I
Chancho
have a question, and it might just be, we normally have some libation, so I don't remember. Can you and I talk to each other? Because I can talk bear.
What?
I'm a bear totem.
I mean, you can speak to him
communicate.
in regular words as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
we
secret
both
bear
have
language.
common.
That's amazing.
we're gonna find out together.
All right.
And
I didn't know if it
I
was
have a
canon
question
or
for
not.
you, actually, just metagame shit
Okay.
that I meant to bring up to you before we even started this 5e
I
stuff.
may or may not answer your
As a
question.
rogue, I wanted to switch out thieves' cant because I wouldn't be in the society of that stuff for like animal cant. Like basically like you know how like hunters are extraordinary trackers, so they see movement and animal habits. Like I want to be kind of keyed into the things that are a little bit past
Bird
that.
song and
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
Because that's
Yeah.
where I grew up. That's the language I knew.
I love it. That totally makes
So the
sense.
stuff that goes unseen by most registers to me, which is the same as Thieves' Camp, but I'm just changing the mechanic of.
Perfect.
Right.
That
I
totally
took this too
works.
seriously. I think.
So yeah, probably.
You took it pretty seriously. I take it really
Good.
seriously.
I
too.
can't take it
Seriously.
seriously enough. No,
Chris, I
like,
take
you
it very
did-
seriously.
Well, no, because I'm
Right.
hearing like these like silly, and I'm like, my
I'm very
No,
sincere.
yeah.
Well, okay, well, we'll
We'll
get
see
there.
how this plays out.
Yeah. Okay.
Brian.
Yes.
sir.
Dude, game on.
Oh, I'm not saying you don't take it seriously. I'm just my character profile that I created. I'm like, might be a little.
Yeah, you put a
It might
little
be, you
thought
might
and
be a
effort
little
into it.
better than yours.
So,
No, I didn't mean
so
that.
we have a camera up here when we roll dice. So next time, if you want to take a big shit on the group, put it right here so they can see it at home.
Great.
That would be
will do.
great.
Will
Yes,
do.
please.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Brian McGrath. I play Aguilar Alonso Kiko, and I actually tweeted out what were like some of the
Nickname
nicknames that he always wanted to be
Wait,
called.
what's-
And one of my favorites
Yeah.
was Landfill. So he's maybe trying to get the group to call him Landfill.
Yeah.
Why?
He just
Alright, we'll find out why.
This is
It's
your
gonna be a
character
tough
arc. This
sell.
is your dream.
Yeah,
that
like
someday
he's like
you-
everyone, Glass always have these nicknames that come up, and he's had, Plant Killer and Man Herder and a couple different ones.
Rat
this journey.
Smasher, I believe.
Rat Smasher. I think there was something when I couldn't see that it was like.
You were oath sworn or something like that at some point. Something about thunder. Well, because you're
Yeah.
a Goliath, right?
Yeah.
And
So
that's
you-
part of your culture.
Part of the culture is to have a nickname. So he's always been trying to get everyone to call him Landfill. Is what I decided. It was one of my favorites.
How have you been going about this?
I think he's just like, yeah, man, landfills are great. They're big, they're inclusive. You can just put anything. And he just wants.
Like me, I'm an
Yeah, I'm
inclusive
inclusive.
guy.
He
Like
can
it
see the
doesn't matter.
bright
Just
side of
and he just
so
like
many
thinks
things.
he just thinks he's might be a good way
Be wonderful. Okay, Brian, that's an interesting character.
to.
I like
Yeah.
it. Okay, but you're a Goliath barbarian.
Barbarian.
Who can speak to bears.
Ex-soldier.
Yes.
Ex-soldier. Got kicked out of the army, and was a bouncer and has left the bouncer trade to go adventuring with these guys. Kind of talked into it by
Like
Contact
what's our
us.
club?
Your old buddy.
yeah.
Like a top 40s club?
Yeah, he's worked at a lot of places. He's bounced where Mac used to perform.
Oh, we've never
Yeah.
explored that. So were you like, Mac, I used to bounce for you, and you're like,
I
sure,
did
buddy.
very
nice
early,
to see you
very,
again.
yeah, very early on. I think we had something
Yes.
where I was in fact trying to say like, oh, it's Mac, and then he kind of didn't remember who I
Yes.
was.
One of the-
Like a politician's like, oh, of course.
So
yes,
wonderful
goodbye
to see
now.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are our three regulars, but we have a special guest tonight.
How do you want me to do it? Do you want me to read what I wrote?
No, that'll be too much, but we'll
Okay.
get
We
into a little
want
bit
you
of
to
that.
be you.
So what do I, so just give
First-
me the rundown?
Tell us who you are.
I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Chris, what?
Eckert. And,
Welcome to Crit Juice.
thank you. I think I might be your first gay player. So,
Openly.
openly gay player. Okay.
Thanks.
What was that?
It's just a shot at me.
Yeah.
It's not a shot. It's not a shot. It's not a bad
It's
thing.
not a shot. It's
Yeah,
not a
I
bad
think
thing.
it's a bad thing.
not a
No,
bad thing.
it's a shot at the
It's Spirit Day.
that he doesn't believe that I'm in touch with my heterosexuality.
Well, none of us do. And I know these guys, we all know each other from the Groundlings.
Yeah.
You're one of the improvisers.
And I'm so honored to be here. I almost said stoked.
You can
You
say
can be
so.
stoked.
you can say
stoked to
stoked
be
here.
here.
It's okay to say that.
Because never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that I would actually get invited.
Oh, come on.
You've asked a lot, and that's fair.
No, I haven't asked a
Really?
lot, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I get it, because I'm like this seems like it's a delicate game, and
Yeah, the way
I'm
these
a-
guys played, it's
I'm
gossamer.
I'm a
You know,
I'm a
brain
tornado. I can be a tornado, and so I'm like, I get
Wow.
it, so I'm happy
Oh,
to be there.
boy.
Well, I'm excited for this.
My character's name is Ganziant, and he is
There's a drink named after him.
half wood elf, half human.
Half wood elf, not half wood elf.
What?
I heard half wit, but half wood.
Half wood.
Half wood elf.
And
Half
half
wood elf.
human.
Half elf.
He might be a half wit. I don't know. We'll
Half
say, but-
half elf.
He's a
He's a
half.
half elf with half wood ancestry.
Yes.
But wood elf and oh Jesus.
He's a half wood elf. Yeah, it was just a wood elf.
Got it.
It's a half elf. Gotcha.
And
Okay.
half human, and then he's a wizard. And
Wizard. Gotcha.
Yes, and he was raised in the human world. and never really sort of belonged. Oh my god, this is. And then
You're doing good.
Okay, great. And then he, his mother died very young. He was told that it was due to the birth of him, but he never really believed that. He would always venture into the forest, but the forest always sort of, he tried to get lost in the forest, and this is a forest that many hunters have gotten lost in. And no matter how hard he tried to get lost in the forest, he would always be guided out, almost like a...
Probably the cursed Tanglebriar Forest.
Yes,
Which is
absolutely.
here, occupies most of Greenwald.
He tried to get lost in the forest. And
It's working. The Twitch is working.
Oh,
Good,
great.
Brian. Thank you
Yeah.
for checking that while Chris was explaining this.
So he never really believed his father. Weird relationship with his father. Ended up becoming an herbalist, doing good stuff with the herbs around. Got noticed by a shopkeeper who had a store with rare items. That's where he got the bulk of his experience in rare books on elf history, both in like light magic and dark magic. Then one day, a hunter comes with a big sack and is like, "I need to see Henry, the shopkeeper."
Yeah. Well, what's in
And-
that sack?
Yeah, well, he thinks it's a deer, but then curiosity, gets the best of him, so he goes around to the back window and notices that it's a young woman that's being, having parts of her body removed. So he realizes that the rare items that this guy collects are,
They take elf
Parts.
maidens
Yeah, 'cause they're-
exclusively?
just rare items. When you see a dragon horn,
Yeah.
you're
Gotta
like,
get
oh,
off a
that's,
dragon corpse.
yeah.
But if you need your elf ears,
Exactly, elf ears or elf hearts. So then
nothing purer than an elf heart.
Yeah, so then he goes and on closer inspection notices that it is an elf woman, and he, in a burst of anger, kills the shopkeeper and Henry. Confronts his father, who admits that his mother was killed by a hunter.
Probably on his knees begging for his life at that point, I would think.
The hunter? Oh, the father?
But yeah, sure, I killed him.
Yeah.
The father.
No,
not
the
shopkeeper.
father. No, he doesn't give him a chance. He just kills them both.
Oh,
And
he kills. So he kills the man who taught, or
He kills Henry.
his mentor and teacher,
and
the hunter.
and he kills the hunter.
Murders them both in a rage.
Yes.
Magical murder.
Yes, magical murder. Then he confronts his father. His father admits that his mother was killed by a hunter. So he goes back to the shopkeep, steals all of the books that he can on knowledge, and then flees to the forest.
Intense.
And just for you folks at home, Chris found out he was going to play like 3 hours ago.
That's true.
And
So he's either been sitting on this story.
I just came up with it
it's so awesome.
And you've never played D&D before in
Never.
your life.
in my life.
Sir, you've been missing out. This is a game made for you. That is an amazing backstory. Guys, see what I'm saying? Try a little harder. Let's just try it. Just a little bit.
Sorry, I got so dark.
That was good.
It's about to get darker.
Yeah.
Oh no, what did I ask for? Well, on that note, you guys also have, this is kind of our tchotchke, what do we call it? Your MacGuffin. This adventure so far has been the Iron Flask. It's right here. Remember, you guys can drink from the Iron Flask anytime you need to reroll all your dice or call upon a great power. We've got a sub, Osprey. Thank you so much for subbing. Yes, guys, that's right. Anybody who's tuning in, you can sub to this channel. This is, of course, Saving Throw. Sub, you can also tip us while we're playing to influence the outcome of the game. One of the things you guys can do is give them re-rolls. You can also make us do toasts in your name or in your honor. And there's some levels of different cumulative levels as the tips accumulate. More and more awesome things unlock during the game. Stuff like me giving out plot tokens, which let you guys tell me what happens next, which is why you're still alive, Matt, instead of being incinerated. Anyway, that's the backstory. We're going to meet up with Galantis pretty soon here.
Galantis.
What was it? Gantis.
Gansian.
Gansian.
But I love Galactus.
Who's
Disruptor?
I hope we still meet up with Galantis.
Yeah. Okay, Gansian, sorry. We're going to meet up with Gansian in a second, but I want to jump into it right now. We find you guys on the lowest level of a half-sunken jungle temple. 3 of your comrades are standing next to a raging forge made out of white marble, sculpted to look like 2 intertwined dragons, filled with an endlessly burning flame. And emerging from that flame is none other than Mac Mumbles McGumtree, who had basically dived in, plowing into the snake person priestess, who was intoning doom and cursing your names. And Mac basically went in for a heroic sacrifice. Would have died, except that you guys had unlocked a plot point thanks to your tips. And I think, Cook, you spent it, right?
Yeah.
To say that you don't die, but it just burned away your former self. And you emerge from these flames, tumbling out of them, or maybe stepping calmly out, crawling your way out. I don't know how you emerge. But young, totally new looking, a young, fresh-faced Mac. Kind of like maybe T Terminator 2. I imagine you stepping naked out of like the lightning.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, I'm sorry, we got to address our drinking rules.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
That's right.
Oh God, no.
Drinking. We'll get to this in a second. Who would have the iron flask?
I actually think I have
Brian, I
it
think
because
you
I
do
think
as well.
you had it, and then I think I ended up with
That's right.
Yeah.
The dragon you guys met last
When
time
you-
was hitting you with a lot
So
of
it's
questions about that.
it's under my gooch in your sliding spot.
That's my secret space.
Yeah.
That's where I hide a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's just not there.
See, they
He's
take it
real big,
seriously.
No,
and
no.
I'm real small.
I know, it's one
And I
large
spent a
person
lot
and
of-
2 tiny people.
Yeah, yeah. And we always flank him.
Okay. So our drinking rules, as always, we have our 4 regular drinking rules. Brian, can you
Yeah.
break this down for us?
Probably not, but we'll try. We every time we roll initiative.
Yes.
Every time we crit or crit fail.
Yeah.
Every time we use inspiration now,
Correct.
and every time we reroll.
Yes,
Yeah.
rerolls.
That's the new
Yeah,
one.
we
Yeah.
did it. Those are our main 4. Do you guys want to roll a d6 to see what other drinking rules we've got?
So
Oh,
here's
Chris
the-
should do it.
Chrissy should do it.
Do you know what a d6 is? If I say
No.
Chris,
So
grab a
D6 is just the regular.
It's,
Just a
it
regular.
means a dice that has
And I
6 sides.
roll here.
Yeah.
And what am I rolling for?
It's going to be how many additional drinking rules we have applied to us this
Okay.
game. And please roll low. 4. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull these from our Twitter feed. This is @CritJuice. If you guys don't follow us there, you can submit drinking god rules with hashtag CritJGods. CritJGods. Okay,
You writing these, man?
Mm-hmm.
treasure troll. Anytime treasure of any kind is obtained by any player, all players must drink once per item gained.
Ooh.
Treasure troll.
Like that. Okay,
Cool.
so if there's
If it's 100 gold
78
pieces,
of gold pieces,
I think we got to
That's
count
not necessarily
gold.
treasure, right? That's like currency.
It's treasure, man. Gold coins.
Oh shit!
That's
Bye.
treasure. But I think gold coins would
Wait,
be.
you're saying we
all
drink
gold coins be
78
one.
times?
If we got a gold coin and
A
a
silver.
sword and a
Yes, and a magic shield. I think treasure, like a regular sword, maybe wouldn't be treasure, but a magic sword obviously
Yeah.
would be.
cool.
At my discretion. That's by Paul I never say his name right.
Paul Cavassier.
Cavassier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you. He's got a ton of great submissions
He
here.
always does.
Okay.
Thank you.
This guy's been watching. Every time the audio breaks, everyone takes a shot.
That's
That's-
sadistic.
Especially since I brought tequila for the guys tonight to be taking
That's-
their shots off of. Okay.
It might be a shot of espresso beans by the end of the night.
Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we hopefully fingers crossed on the audio. Every time the audio breaks, everyone takes a shot. That's suggested by Gwillem, GYGWILYM. Gwillem. Thank you.
I like it.
Gwillem.
I like it. All right.
I like that name,
I
David.
did.
I don't know why you don't.
Well, I like it too. I think I like it. Okay, this one is by Kyle Gould.
Yeah. Good.
Solid, a hardcore Crit fan who
Yes.
does a lot of our episode by episode breakdowns. So if you guys
Yeah.
want to catch up on all the nonsense that these guys are talking about, check out the Crit Juice wiki. It is kept up to date to all the episodes, and that's been
incredible.
large part thanks to Kyle Gould, possibly entirely thanks to him. Thank you guys.
I don't know who it's thanks to, but it's amazing.
10 out, yeah, whoever thanks to. 10 out of 10.
We should know.
10 out of 10.
So people do know. I just
I know. I don't know.
Brian.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Anytime a 10, natural or otherwise, appears on any dice, 10 drinks must be sipped by the table combined. So we have to divide 10 drinks amongst us.
Oh.
For the sake of not breaking our brains, Kyle, I'm going to say that I'm going to leave it as a natural 10. So anytime a 10 comes up on a die,
before we're adding something.
yes,
Okay.
Ooh.
then we have to divide 10 drinks between us.
There's 5 of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
2 drinks a pop.
It's gonna be great.
Everyone is punished. Ooh, this is by Kieran Evans. How many is this? 3 now or 4?
This is
This
number
is
4.
This
Number
last
4, Kieran Evans. Oh, this is a good one then. Everyone is punished. When the DM rolls a natural 20 on an attack roll, everyone has to take a shot.
Shot.
Guys, these shot ones are
Brutal. Monsters. Or maybe they're finally like, just enough.
Kill
Just
them.
die.
Why aren't they
We
dead
intend to
yet?
play for 3 hours. We're going to be done in 23 minutes.
Yeah.
Drop them.
Okay. Those are the rules. We obviously have our crit J1 and crit J20, our crit hits.
We're wasted.
Crit
We've literally had
J1.
sips of alcohol.
It's hard to say.
Take that out.
Okay.
So this isn't
Chris
for
is
Chris.
leaving.
He's out. He's out.
No, I'm going to my back.
Did we break the audio? Great. Okay. Well, Chris, we broke Chris with all the drinking rules. Thanks, guys. I'll hang on to this reroll. Okay. Everybody ready? Is there anything we're
we
forgetting?
get a reroll.
Oh wait, Chris, hurry. You have to be here for this part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
There is a reroll waiting, but I gotta wait on that as well.
Okay.
What else is going on? Saving Throw's great. We're back with Crit Juice every week. Oh,
Yeah.
we've got a newsletter. If you guys aren't subscribed to that, go to critjuice.com. That's our website. You can subscribe to The Adventure on there, and that will publish. We publish our calendar through that, and any other crazy news or what's going on with the guys. You can follow us on that. We send it out every now and then, whenever there's something cool to share with you guys. Okay. I've got a reroll for you, Chris. Someone has tipped. They say, new guy gets the reroll.
Nice.
Hey.
What does that mean?
So
That could be Tom, though. In terms of knowledge.
if you roll something and it doesn't work out, if it's like that misses, you can spend that token to try again.
Well, thank you, kind.
Yeah, I don't know who
Sir.
that was by, but that's
I
great.
really appreciate
Sir
it.
or ma'am or other.
That was
That was Osprey's son.
Osprey son.
Osprey.
Osprey.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Osprey, thank you, Osprey. I really appreciate it.
Please,
Get ready, this is the best part.
Oh yeah.
don't oversell it. I can't deliver it.
You fucking, when are you gonna own your power?
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I want to shatter the planet.
I'll shatter it.
Please allow me once again to part the veil of reality. It is a cold and damp stone cellar. The air smells thick of mildew, that smell of wet mildew that's just been left to grow for decades and decades. You can see it on these dark gray stone walls around you. It grows 5-6 feet up from the base at the corners. This greenish, slimy slick that you guys can smell. It's like both, almost smells like healthy and verdant, but it's choking at the same time, right? Almost no air circulation. Dark. Totally dark in here on the lowest level of this forgotten jungle temple, except for the raging greenish white dragon flame, which burns perpetually, rolling over on itself over and over again into this giant carved marble basin that is a dragon fire forge. This is what we see Mac crawl his way out of. All we hear is just the roar of fire going and going. How do you emerge from the flame? T2 style? Did we establish that?
Yeah, but it's a little stumblier. It's like he's not used to this body,
Okay.
and yeah, but he obviously he's strong. So it's not weakness. It's just sort of like insecurity, and then he comes out. I guess yeah. Wait, am I naked?
Oh, you've got. There's no way that you age. The age does not get burned off of you when the clothes are.
All right,
You're
so
totally naked.
so he like comes out and he's like rock hard.
I'm a stallion.
I'm gonna roll.
Everybody roll to be impressed. Well, we could have you roll for that, but no, never mind.
Dick size.
We've done
Dick
that.
size
We've
experience.
done that.
That's
Yeah.
like his old character.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Chris, your character's not here quite yet. I'm going to
Yes.
bring you in as soon as possible, but you guys certainly are.
Okay.
Your other comrades are as well. You emerge from the flame. It kind of is almost just rolling off of you like water as you step into this dark, smelly room. And Tipsy, your elephant, is there.
What happened?
What do you... Now, what
That's
do
what he sounded like when he was younger.
you... Worse than what he sounds like when he's old.
He sounds like one of the kids in DuckTales or something.
Hey, fuck you, man.
Oh, wait, did he become... He's 9 now? No. How old is he?
I'm like a punky 11, man.
11?
He's.
No,
Did we establish how old?
We said he was 28.
Oh!
Like in actual whatever that means for a gnome.
For a gnome, that would be
Yeah.
like 11, because you...
No, not 28 years old. He's in.
He's in
at
his
the-
prime.
That's what. Okay. Oh.
He's in his.
Gnome Prime.
Wow. Okay. Great.
Thanks for the sub, McKennis.
All right. Yeah.
Masonus.
Mason's.
Macinus.
Macinus.
Macinius.
Mason use. It's Mason.
Macinius.
Macinus, thank you. So you're in the prime of your life.
Okay. So he's like, hey, everyone, how's it going? How are ya? It's good to be here.
Can we... Tipsy, your pink elephant, does a double take.
Full trunk.
Trunk definitely goes up in surprise.
He double takes.
What do you... yeah, you do not see yourself at this point, because there's nothing reflective in here. You're in a
No,
dark...
but I feel great.
What did Max sound like before, just so we have a taste? Great.
I
And...
just love it because Chris doesn't know.
No.
You know nothing. You're just sitting next to a man having a mental breakdown, as far as you know.
Yeah, Chris, thanks for joining us for the reboot.
So this is what Tom's been up to. Will you give us one of
Just like
will you
7 hours in
Will you
a
give us one
closet.
of Mac's later
Making
hits?
voices. Later hits?
Yeah, let's get from the Twitter feed. Let's get a title of one of Mac's one of his like Robert Plant just put out a new album.
I saw.
Right.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's getting really great critical acclaim. So along those lines, what would be the name of a song
Okay.
that Mac would put out?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he still got it.
There's been like the long fallow period where
Yeah.
there's crap, and
Yeah.
then like all of a sudden something good comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, or let's
We'll
do it
get
on
to that.
let's do it in our
Alright.
Twitch chat.
Oh, Twitch chat,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I've almost figured out after all these years how to use Twitch, so.
Oh
I'll get close.
Sedel Castillo, #1. Thank you for the tip.
Ah, del Castillo.
That's awesome.
Number 1. Thank you.
One more question before we
Oh,
move on
yeah.
from you. What is the most notable physical change between you as a 328-year-old and you as a 28-year-old?
Pecs.
He's got the pecs now. You guys
You got
like...
like pecs?
I got pecs. Little ones, but pecs.
I love it.
What did you have before?
Not pecs.
Man boobs?
Saggy old man.
They were set. Yeah, they weren't like disgusting, but if you lifted the shirt, you wouldn't like it.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn it.
Hey,
Thank you,
you're
guys.
on the Twitch too.
Is it working? Is Twitch working?
Yeah.
Good.
This way I can
I click
monitor.
it in.
No sooner do you guys are about to react to that when suddenly the fire in that Dragonfire Forge flares wildly, and the entire temple you're in shakes as if there's a massive earthquake that struck, and a loud crack as the stone roof is sundered, and the ground that you're on shifts wildly. You guys are thrown almost partly off balance, and the roof comes collapsing, caving inwards, cutting you off from your friends. Brian, I've rewound slightly
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
last session because I had to see what happened. So last session when we played, you ended up on the other side of the
Right.
split with Zordicus
Right.
and Doc. I'm going to see what happens to you guys really
Do I
quick.
Back to the Future it? And am I in two places, seeing my old self, then getting my
Getting your magic item and stuff.
Like how Marty sees.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're going to do just the guys who get separated.
Great.
The roof begins collapsing around you guys. The back wall, which just a moment ago was a solid piece of stone, crumbles away, and you can see that there's natural caverns which have obviously stretching down beneath where this temple has sunk into. As the front part of the room comes collapsing in, and water, dark, murky, thick, black water begins to surge up around your feet. And also there's someone else there.
Oh,
Me?
Yeah, you
welcome to the party, pal.
Thanks.
you must have been exploring in some of these ruins until just moments ago when a sudden quake, you were in some sort of natural caves, a sudden quake caused the floor to give way, and you come tumbling down with a ton of dirt from the ceiling. This guy who looks exactly like you described yourself. You're half elf.
Half elf, half human.
Is that visible? Is it visible? People look at you and go, oh, that guy's a human, that guy's an elf, or
Well, no, because he was raised in the humanoid world. He has done everything that he can to disguise that.
Okay.
Mostly because of his father's influence on him, like just assimilate.
Grows his hair out right here.
No, he has long hair and.
What color hair? Come on.
Dirty blonde.
Dirty blonde.
Ooh, hell yeah.
How long is it?
Shoulder line.
Shoulder length, dirty blonde hair. Hits the ground, rolls over next to you. What color, like, is the primary color on his tunic or clothing or whatever?
Purple.
Purple. This human hits the ground, rolls over next to you guys. The room around you is still in the process of collapsing. But it looks like there's these natural caverns that have been revealed on the wall beyond. What would you guys do?
I'm gonna figure out who this guy is.
Well, so,
I'm gonna
well,
talk
how
to
do you
him.
do that? You're sprawled out on the ground. You're prone right now.
I straddle over him.
You're totally naked. So great.
And I go, wait. But I'm still Mac with at 322.
The brain is the same.
Right.
There might be some level of confusion. I gotta imagine there's gotta be, even if I was in the full sanity of my mind, if my body was reverted to a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
you gotta think that's gotta weird you out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I leave it in your capable hands.
Okay.
I don't think he's a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
No, he's 20. Right.
He's like
28.
28. Like
28.
Yeah.
physically the prime of his life.
It would just feel so, you've done so many psychedelics.
Yeah.
This is such an impossible thing that has happened.
Right, but I'm rolling with it because.
I feel like it's probably a pretty familiar feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, you would almost be like, well, this is not real, this is weird, but let's just go with it.
Yeah.
Right.
You probably haven't fully accepted it yet, so it's not
Yes.
gonna, maybe it doesn't weird you out at all.
All right. Yeah, maybe I'm in denial.
Anyway, naked gnome straddles over you.
All right.
And I reply, "Get the fuck off of me."
Sorry. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm clothed.
So much judgment about my nudity off the bat. Sorry, I straddled you.
Dipsy comes barreling along as another wall comes crashing down. It looks like this entire room that you guys are in is going to give way in moments. And in fact, this natural cavern doesn't look super secure either.
We'll wait.
Tipsy is like about to go
okay.
charging ahead and then like stops to a halt and gives you guys the plaintive look of an elephant in distress.
Okay,
This is bad. This
no,
is
and
bad.
I
This
agree
is
to that
bad.
because I care very much for animals.
Okay.
I do.
You roll up to your feet, Chancho.
I see him really like appreciate Tipsy, and I'm like, all right.
Great. Give me a. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from all three of you. And because you guys were dilly-dallying as this place was collapsing around you, it's going to be more difficult than normally. So it's going to be a DC 15 check.
So you gotta
Chris?
roll a 15 or higher on that.
Roll that. Roll
This
this.
only goes to 15.
No, it goes to 20.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
It's
does.
the first time
you're
playing
only
D&D.
looking at the
Oh.
15. You just are like,
Okay.
you're just kind of doing this.
I only see 15.
Chris,
I rolled
this
it.
is great.
So
This
I
is your
roll-
first roll of D&D ever.
Ever.
God.
So you're going to roll this. Roll it right in there. If you get a 15 or higher, you actually, let's leave it at that. If you get a 15 or higher, you're safe. If you get 15 or lower than 15, a big chunk of stone is going to fall on you and possibly crush you.
Okay, so I got a 25% chance.
Yeah. Possibly bite it. An
What's your
11.
mod? What's your mod? What's your mod?
What's the dex mod?
So, of course, it's not D&D
Plus
unless
2.
you're adding stuff. So, in this case, you almost always get to add something to your natural roll. I asked for a dexterity saving throw. You have a +2 in that. You rolled an 11. It's only a 13. As you are scrabbling to your feet from prone, a chunk of this stone comes dropping in towards you. It just barely misses hitting your feet, but a ton of dirt comes with it down on you as well, and dust hits your face. Take 10 points of damage.
Woo!
How do I do that?
Oh my god. Alright, so where it says 39, you're just gonna do minus 10, so you're at 29 now. I'll roll.
Chancho and Mac, I need rolls for you guys as well.
I
18.
succeed. And that's without the modifier. I mean, the modifier puts it at 23.
Yeah, you succeed.
I succeed.
Okay,
Can I help?
pull him out.
Yeah.
How about this? If you want to spare him his failure, if you want to, as you're dashing out,
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you roll again.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take the lower roll. Basically, I'm going to give you disadvantage on your roll as you stop to turn and help this guy who's about to get crushed. Would you do that? It'll save him from taking 10 points of damage if you succeed. If you fail, you both take 10.
Ooh.
What should I do, guys?
They can't decide for you. This is
All right.
What would you do? What would Chancho do?
Chancho would do it. The way that he said that he saw Tipsy and was like, the
wild man.
the way I believe he said that he cares about animals, I think Chancho would pick up on, and that's my family. So I would respond in kind to him.
Go ahead and re-roll. So this is we're
Please
going to take
don't
the
ever
lower
touch
that's
my
a-
dice. Don't ever,
Oh,
don't ever,
oh, okay.
don't ever touch my
I'm
dice.
okay with that. I'm okay with that. I was just trying to speed things
Well,
along.
Thank you.
What'd you roll?
16
You passed.
plus 5, 21.
So I don't take.
You
10?
don't take that damage because as this
Nice.
block of
Thanks,
stone is
man.
about to come tumbling
Teamwork.
down on you, Chancho skids to a halt, turns around, extends a hand towards you, grabs you by the wrist, and yanks you up to your feet. You guys come running out together as these stones come crushing whatever was left in that passage there. Dust comes billowing out as the temple you were in is now gone beneath hundreds of pounds of stone.
We forgot Growlford. Layered burn.
Yeah, Solon. You guys all kind of lost track of where
Nobody
Solon
gives a shit.
was. Yeah,
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody even knows who that is.
that's fine. It's fine. He's gonna just step out from behind a bush sometime
Take a
later.
Dayquil. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You guys find yourselves standing in a large natural cavern. It is, of course, pitch black. But you can hear the drip, drip, drip of water all around you guys. It echoes everywhere. You can hear that you're in a vast and deep cavern complex underground. Can any of you see in the dark? Dark
I
vision?
can.
Elves cannot.
Well, one of my magic spells I can.
You have the spell Dark Vision?
He has dark vision because of his Fey ancestry.
Dark vision.
I don't think elves get Dark Vision necessarily. Drow do.
Oh, no, but I thought it was listed as a wizard magic.
You do have the
You
spell
can't
Dark
cast
Vision.
Light. Also, which is like a wab.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's
He
like
also
you pop one of these.
it looks like he
and
did take the spell Dark Vision though as well.
Yeah.
So you could cast that. Yeah, actually you do have the cantrip Light, which would, as a wizard, you could kind of just summon up a ball of light. Dark Vision will let you see in the dark without needing light at all.
Well, because I'm with a group of new friends, I think let's give us all the light.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
What is the command word to summon a ball of light for you?
Like the spell word?
Yeah, what did you learn?
Parch.
I love it.
Just kind of squeaked out to
March.
Parch. That's the word.
I
I
love
love it.
Parch.
and a orb of light springs into existence just above the palm of your hand, shedding bright light all around you, and dim light further out another 40 feet or so until it vanishes into the darkness. You guys are in like calf-deep water. It's not very pleasant, and it's just shapeless walls that extend everywhere, and they're all covered with ancient slime. It's very cool. And behind you, rumbling in that dirt that's left from the downfall, a horrible head of some sort of monstrous beast suddenly pushes through. It's an old man's head with this gray beard and rows of teeth, and then bat wings that come through after that, and clawed hands, and pulls itself through into the water. It's a manticore. Scorpion tail. Why are you chuckling?
Is it the manticore that it was in love with?
Zordicus.
Zordicus?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh
And
my
this is the
God.
saddest looking manticore you've ever seen as it comes out of the rubble, and it just has one scrap in its teeth, hanging from its teeth, a scrap of the same color of robe that Zordicus was wearing. And it just turns towards you with the saddest face, and then it just starts weeping. And it throws itself down on the dirt pile and starts pawing at it. The distress is obvious.
I'll go up to it and I'll be like, "It'll be fine. This is the kind of shit he loves."
Go ahead and I'll give you advantage because you're right. And give me an animal handling check. You can roll twice because you've got advantage. Take the higher roll.
Okay.
And we have a re-roll from our guy who, how did we say his name was? Macianius?
Sure.
Re-roll for Tom?
Oh.
21.
Somehow, it's not a typical animal. I mean, it's a horrible monster. But somehow
So
you
am I.
get through to it. Looks like this. That's what it looks like, except it's crying. It looks up at you with a... and it seems to understand. But it lays down on its paws right on the pile of dirt with that resolution that like a dog would have over its, if it was laying on the grave of its master. You get the sense it's here to stay
Alright.
and mourn. That leaves you 3 plus an elephant to find your way out of this cavern complex. Can I get a...
So that creature's staying?
Yeah, it's going to stay. I have to conveniently write it out of the narrative for the time being. Okay, so that leaves the 3 of you in a vast underground cavern complex trying to catch up with Brian and them. To streamline, we're going to do a little screen wipe. I need one of you to propose to me how would you find your way out of this cavern. And then I'm going to make some sort of difficult check. Oh, half-elves do have dark vision. I've been informed that you have dark vision. You can see in the dark naturally.
Good to
There you
know.
go.
Yeah.
He's a
This
younger
is why we
elf,
think
so
you,
he's
Jack.
still figuring things out for himself. He hasn't been on the under very long.
Half-elves have dark vision. That's dope. My bad. Okay. Yeah, so you go, oh, I can see.
We're level 6 if that's what you guys are asking at home. Just throwing that out there.
Basic thing would be basically looking for a survival check from somebody.
Survival check.
Whoever
I
would be
would
taking
recommend, because there's water, I would recommend that we check for the current of the water and try to use that as a means of finding an entrance.
You guys all look at each other as Gazian? Ganzian.
Here's what's great. He has to check every time too.
That's true.
As Ganzian suggests that, you guys all look at each other. Great, I'll give you guys advantage on your side.
I've got survival +5. Where are you guys at? Should I do it? Should I go for it? You're a rock gnome. Do you have any perks to being underground?
I have dark vision as well, but I go for it.
Should I do it? Let's
Yeah,
do
do
right?
it, do it.
One person gets to decide. You have advantage on this. Ooh, that's huge, but go ahead.
Yeah, so 23.
Whew, yeah, okay. We've jumped forward a little bit in time as we just get a scene of Chancho leading the party through the dark depths. You guys can't see in the dark though. You're gnome and you're halfling.
He can see in the
I can
dark.
see
I've got my
You can see the
orb
dark
of
up
light.
Okay, well, you
So
have
I'm
the
just
light
kind of like,
regardless.
I'm watching the wall, and then they're keeping an eye out for anything that's further than the light can cast.
You follow the water flow. It's miles of these underground caverns, but finally, by following the water flow, you reach, well, a dead end. A final dead end. You can tell, Chancho, as you put your hand down in the water, deep, 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 goes really deep, and it's cool, but it's also fresh. And you see even little tiny fish
Oh,
swimming
yeah.
around in it.
Oh yeah.
But the cavern wall in front of you is just solid stone down to the surface of the water. Your best guess? There must be like a spring up there or something like that, but you're going to have to dive down, swim under.
Mencius.
That's a risky move, I've got to say. Yeah. I know actually a bit about caverns, and
In real life?
yeah, I've been to lots of caverns and stuff.
You're a spelunker.
I am a spelunker.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chris took me to an amazing beach in California years ago, and we jumped off cliffs and swam from one thing to the other. It was really dangerous.
Venice.
Awesome.
But
It is
with,
really
with
risky.
a river like that, I
Yeah,
mean,
move on.
what you're talking about is an underground river. So there's no telling. I mean, the fact that there are fish there leads me to think that it's not too dangerous.
They don't look like
There's-
cave fish, or these look like fish you've recognized on
Right,
the
right. They're
surface
like,
with your
yeah.
knowledge.
So but it appears to be our only way out, right?
After walking for miles, you've
Yeah.
reached a dead end where it seems like this might be your only way out.
So I've been really focused on the water, but now I need to tell them what I've discovered. But before I do that, they're in like the middle of a conversation. So could we just like catch the tail end of a long conversation the two of you have been having?
Yeah, what have you been talking about?
Like-
So you're still naked because there's been no clothes. In fact, you're very cold.
Yeah.
In fact, I need a check from you about that. But what is this conversation?
Just like it's like
Well,
it was cut to.
I actually all me and my schoolmates really enjoyed that music.
I really appreciate it. Sorry, I was while you were talking, I was fixated on this birthmark I hadn't seen in years. But I'm glad you're a fan, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the scrolls made their way to my town.
You
And
got
one,
the big binder?
Yeah,
The greatest hits binder?
Yeah, sure did.
All right, cool.
one of your favorite songs happened to be "Gnome Lady Love," and we're gonna hear a small excerpt of that now.
Gnome lady love.
His voice echoes so beautifully through the cavern. It's a natural amphitheater.
You don't know what you do to me. Ooh, lady, no love. Why don't you let your love run free?
And it echoes away so gorgeously, and miles away, the Metacore lifts its head, still in that pile, and hears it. It starts crying again.
Oh.
Oh.
It's cries,
Oh,
it's tears
good.
of happiness.
Yes,
Right.
sorrow.
Wow.
It's
And
a
then-
sad song.
Chancha goes, "We're gonna have to swim for it."
Great.
Let's do it.
Well, sir, first of all, you have been walking naked for miles through a dark, dank cave. I need a check from you. Give me a Constitution save to see if you suffer any levels of exhaustion. So roll D20 your Constitution score, or your mod gets to be added to that, and it's going to be a DC 12 difficulty check.
Ooh, that's a crit fail.
That's a crit
Yikes.
fail.
That's a crit
Oh,
fail.
Doesn't-
Yeah.
You've been doing a good job hiding how cold you are, but
pretty chilly.
no wait, you've been doing a terrible job
God,
hiding
no.
how cold you are.
Shriveled
Cold
nipples.
water's yeah, to a
Tiny
gnome.
nipples.
You're already a gnome.
Just having a real fit of shakes and
Yeah. So when you find out you've got to swim through this, great. I'll tell you what your exhaustion does, but you guys will have to swim through this. It's going to be. I mean, like you said, it looks dangerous. You don't know how hard this is going to be, but it's going to be hard. Who would jump in first?
I probably would. Chancho, if I've been following the water and I think I know what it is.
On a skill check, though.
Skill check.
Skill check doesn't apply. But I'm going to punish him extra. I'm going to punish him extra for failing that Constitution save. So you're going to have disadvantage on
You're
all
a
of them.
bad man.
You're going to have disadvantage on
Good job. You gotta keep us honest. Someone
Listen
has
to
to.
chat.
No. I appreciate it. That's that's right. That's right.
Guys, I love this.
What's right is right.
Still, before you guys decide who's swimming through it, I should tell you two things.
Great.
You're starting to get hypothermic as you really screwed up that check. So your teeth are uncontrollably chattered. Although Tipsy's there, and
Oh, yeah.
Tipsy pulls you with her trunk into her ears, a big ear flap, like flaps over you, like help warm you up.
Aw.
Still keeping you cold though, so you're gonna have disadvantage on your swim check to swim through this water here.
Okay.
Second, Estel Castillo gives a re-roll to me.
Boo.
Second, Macenius, I'm gonna call him Macenius, also gives a re-roll to David. So $6 for 6 levels. I don't know why that goes to me. That's what I get. So I've got 2 re-rolls.
We're
for
level
you.
6. He's not level 6.
Level 6 DM, baby.
Oh.
And it only goes to 5.
Oh.
Wow.
What? Wait, what?
Turn it all the way up
It
to
only
11.
goes to 5. Level 6 it only goes to 5.
Yeah, that's right.
Eat your bad apple. You have caramel injected into that apple? What's going on the inside? Why are there brown ribbons?
Just going bad, man. I love to eat rotten fruit.
Why the
Brings me to
descriptors
my-
of the bad water and
Yeah, gets me to the
brain.
mindset to
You know,
really
it's just
make
you
you guys
holding a
laugh.
bad apple in
Yeah.
your face and like it's really vivid, guys. You can really smell like bad produce.
I have 2 rerolls. I'm going to spend them both on Cook. Guys,
Let them come.
you realize one of you is going to have to swim your way out of here. what would your approach be? What would you do? Also, you have an elephant with you.
Oh.
One of us has to do it?
Well, all of you are going to have to do it, but somebody's going to have to go first.
I'm thinking elephant boat.
Elephant
Well,
boat?
we were all thinking elephant boat, but please explain what that means.
Chancho. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, what are you saying? You know what an elephant
Chancho
boat
takes
is?
his rope out of his bag, ties one end of it around Tipsy's leg, and then puts the other in his mouth and goes,
One end around Tipsy's leg, other in your mouth, and you dive in.
yeah.
Give me
Wait,
an
is that
athletics
to
check.
keep you oriented?
That's so once I get through, I can tie it off and you guys can follow the
yeah,
rope
good,
out.
Good.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
DC 18.
Ooh!
What is with the
There's
snake
two. Oh,
eyes?
put that back to a 1 because I just got to go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's cool, but before you do that, also remember I'm a fucking halfling, you dick.
What does that mean?
That one doesn't exist!
Good idea.
It means I get to re-roll a crit fail.
Got to be a 1 again. He's lucky. So you go diving into the water and you immediately get.
No! Oh my god!
What are we talking about?
What does a halfling mean?
It's my race.
He's a hobbit.
I'm very lucky. I'm a lucky little fucker.
Holy
He's a hobbit. They're,
shit.
they're successful and lucky.
So hobbits always get 2 rolls?
No, if they roll a 1, if
They get to re-roll all ones.
They get to re-roll it. I hate that.
Can I have a beer, please?
That's incredible. The absolute worst
I'll
roll,
take one
and then immediately followed by
So
the
you go
absolute
diving
best
into this
roll.
water and you take an immediate wrong turn and you find yourself trapped in the.
Paul
Hey,
Cavassier!
Velocity of Witch March, we are using your drinking rules right now. Thank you. And you
Wow.
can't get out, and you're totally stuck until you're like, oh, wait a minute, just up and over the edge here. You break the surface as you wind your way through this what looked like a dead end was in fact just a tight little stone kind of turn you gotta crawl your way up through. And then there's light on the surface and you burst out into fresh air and that rope is running right from your mouth, I guess, right back down in to Tipsy's leg. You're on the surface. You're next to a swift flowing river in a jungle wilderness. There's kind of tall mountain peaks around you guys.
Tipsy's happy.
Tipsy gets that yank on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie it off and then give it a 2-tug.
Sounds like somebody found their way out. That gives both of you guys advantage on your swim out here because you can follow this along. You're still gonna have to hold your breath.
You get to roll twice
Roll that
and
now.
take the higher number.
I'm gonna who would go first? Would you go first or would Matt go first?
The elephant is his? Then
Ask
I think I
him.
would go
Ask
first.
him.
Yeah, no, you're going first.
Okay, so you dive in.
Which one?
Roll your d20. Oh, I can't touch it.
That one. Oh no, that's Tom's.
Doesn't matter.
You can roll either this one or the other. Where's the other one I gave you? Oh, over there.
That's a 6.
You have
So that's a
advantage.
failure. But you have advantage, so you get to roll it again and take the highest score. That's a 9. Nate? Ooh.
What's your
9,
what-
but you have a
what is it?
modifier, and you're a wizard, so it should be real high on athletics. So that's
Nope.
Negative.
So you go.
-1.
You got to reroll. You have.
You
a
start-
Oh, wait, you have a reroll,
Oh,
bud.
yes.
Oh, I'm gonna use my reroll.
Okay, great. So you jump into the water, you start following this rope, and it brings you right back up to this dead end that you have to crawl through. And you do not see where you're supposed to go, and that's when the panic sets in, and your breath starts getting short, and the cold water is making your arms weak. You get a reroll. I'm going to let you reroll with advantage, so you get to roll twice. That's a natural 1. That's 3 natural 1s we rolled in a 20, and like 5 rolls. That's
Yeah,
insane.
That's spooky.
You still have advantage, so you get to roll again.
This is awful.
So put a little spice on
One
it.
hand-
You blow on it. There we go.
Chris, one of your hands slips off. And
Oh my
a
God.
5.
Wow.
One of your hands slips
Chris's
off.
character dies.
Thanks for coming.
This is
Yeah.
nice, though.
You can finish your beer,
It's a
but
good
then
time, yeah.
make some room.
Chris, you take a huge gulp of cold water. Take 10 points of damage and give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you start to drown.
Okay.
As you just it's panic essentially. You're in this stone cavern. You're completely under the
Hey,
water. You're
McGarry.
trying to figure out. Thank you, Gary. Oh, thank you so
Cheers.
much. This is
Cheers.
anonymous, and thank you for the
Okay,
sub.
so
We know who you
what
are.
is that the same one? That one?
You'll have to re-roll. Yes, you can roll your d20. Yes, that is the
I can
die.
also give you a different d20 if you don't like that one.
Honestly, sometimes that matters. That changes.
What about the
the
others? Here's this
This
one
is a
here you
good
could
one.
also use.
This
Yeah.
is a D20?
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be great if his character dies immediately. I'm going to love this.
No, I'm not.
Well, I suppose that's
Oh,
true.
look at this one. It's lit up.
Can I use spells?
Do you have a spell that would help you?
Did you take that swim spell?
Water breathing.
He was thinking about taking it, but I really warned him off of it.
Did you? You won't need it. And then
Yeah, you really did do that, actually.
No, you did have that water breathing spell. That would be pretty helpful.
Just tell me.
Is Leomund's tiny hut water safe?
Yes, I believe it is. I believe it's watertight. You could create a tiny hut.
Oh.
However,
Yes.
I don't think there's anything to anchor it to since you're in the middle of the water. So you could create a watertight hut that you could climb into.
And it floats away.
I think it would float away. It would float away on an underground river.
You're gonna land at somebody else's podcast.
I'd be shocked when he just show up. I'm crawling out from under the table. I don't know if you've got a spell unless you want to use your super big summon elemental spell.
I could.
You could summon a water elemental,
That to guide me out of there.
but that you only have, that's your big.
Well, babe, we're already talking about the death of the character.
No, wait a
so
minute, wait a
I'm
minute.
like,
Oh, here's
the stakes
your.
are
It looks
high.
bad for you. And if you fail, first thing is you've got to make
Any of
a
these con too?
10 points of damage. So you're going to take 10 points of damage. They saved you from taking those first 10. So mark down whatever your maximum hit points are, subtract 10 from that.
I did that.
Great. Next is you have to make a saving throw to see if you start.
And what do I need? 15 or higher?
This is going to be a 12 or higher. Constitution save.
All right.
Oh my god, you roll so terribly. What is his constitution mod?
2, I think.
2, so that takes you up to an 8. So you start to
This is
choke
gonna be luck.
on the
Okay,
water.
Try this one next time.
But you do have a friend up top and a friend down below.
Yeah.
We're going to have
Just leave
to...
them all in front of him. Let him.
I'll never see him.
Chris, I have to move on from you. Drowning is not good. This means that you're going to start. Oh, wow. Fan McGarry left us an awesome message. I'm going to get to that after I describe how you're drowning.
Okay.
Great.
Burning in your lungs. You're having that panic where you're trying to open your eyes, but all you see is darkness. You don't know which way is up right now. Your hands are on the rope, but you don't even know which way to go. I'm going to need additional constitution check on your next turn to see if you continue to drown. I'm going to give you a couple levels of exhaustion as you start to drown here.
What does that mean?
That means you're going to start taking disadvantage on all of your skill checks
Great.
until you succeed. You're going to take you roll twice and take the lower.
Right now?
No.
Starting on your next turn.
Great.
Mac, it's your turn.
Okay.
You've got it's you and an elephant. Surely your new friend Chris has made it to the surface by now. There hasn't been another
What's his name?
tug
What's his
yet.
character's name?
And that's
Towards
the.
the end.
I'm going to make a mnemonic so I remember that. Thank you, Night Steve. Oh, it's got to be the Night Steve. Night Steve.
Night moves? Is that what you're going
moves?
for?
Yeah, I try and sing night moves. Yeah, that's
Great,
exactly
great.
it.
Okay. It was just pretty off.
Uh,
Just wasn't.
Please sing a little bit.
Night mood.
But you sing
Great
Night
song.
Steve. Yeah,
Huh?
that's much better. Thank you.
Talking about the night street.
Gene Hackman movie? Come on.
Come on.
Oh, that's great.
Wait on you, dude.
There hasn't been another yank on the rope yet, but surely Ganjin has made it to the surface.
Okay, okay.
Genji.
Okay.
But you're down under this cave, so what would you
Wait,
do?
the jungle surface you're talking about. The
No,
safe
it's so
zone.
gamey.
When you say surface. We don't know.
You are, yes, so you're pretty sure your friend made it to the top, Chancho.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay.
Chancho made it to the top. The rope that's tied to your elephant goes to the top.
I think we did
Well,
that sooner anyway.
You don't know what
Soon
happened.
anyway.
He dived into the water.
Okay.
You assume he made it out, but you don't know. But what would you do in this case?
I would talk to Tipsy. I would use my speak with animals, and I would I would have us do a move where we kind of like, I don't know, just like if she was on this, we dive under together. It's like a Shamu move, really. It's like a SeaWorld move.
Yes.
So you're riding the elephant, and the elephant is going to swim up and burst out.
I'm gonna ride her, and we're gonna go down to like make sure that this dude is all good.
Okay, sounds great. So that's going to make the rope go slack that you're hanging on to because the elephant is moving that it's tied to.
Okay.
Sounds good. So the elephant dives into the water. Mac, you're on the back.
Yeah.
I need an athletics check from you, basically just to hang on to this elephant. Elephant is no problem getting to the surface.
All right.
Following the rope. You know what I need though? No, I need an animal handling check from you.
Oh, okay.
This is to make an elephant follow a rope to the surface.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
As you plunge into this water, it's totally dark. I guess you can see. Would your eyes be open, closed?
Yeah, it'd be open.
Open. You come diving up through this darkness, and then wham! There's the elf, face starting to turn purple, barely hanging onto the rope.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I was pretty nervous when I was talking to Tipsy, so, like, I jolt at the sight of that, and I'm holding on to her, so she must feel that jolt, too.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we're both, like,
Okay. Chris, I'm going to go back to you.
I don't know why we're grunting at each other. I did speak with animals.
Ganzin, you can just barely see this enormous naked elephant with a naked man on top coming towards you. However, the rope has now gotten slack because it's tied to the elephant that's coming towards you. And the current is pulling you away. I need like a check from you to hang on to the rope long enough for them to get to you.
What am I looking for? 13 or higher?
You can call it 12 or higher. Chancho, what would you be doing on the surface here? Ganzin's been down way too
I'm
long.
like, what is happening down there? And I'm gonna start pulling it. Like, come on!
16.
Yeah.
Great. You manage to keep your grip on this rope. It's starting to slip, starting to give way, and then wham! Elephant gets you from below. Chancho up on the roof, up on the ground as you're pulling on the rope. Suddenly, erupting out of this natural spring, an entire elephant, straddling on its back, a naked gnome.
And my legs are straddled around this. I don't want.
Your legs are straddled around.
I'm worried. I don't want him. Well, it was a dire situation. I want to make sure we don't lose him again.
And you're naked still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just want to get the picture right.
The elephant majestically arcs up out of the water, lands on the edge of the shore, walks out majestically. Water drops are flying off of it everywhere. The sun hits it, and there's a rainbow. And Aguilar, you just happen to be standing.
Just standing right there.
Yeah, you're just standing on the ledge right up above, on the edge of this big bandits camp, and you see that scene I just described.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You guys got separated.
This is a big thing, man. It's a lot of ground to cover. He almost drowned. Look at him, he almost drowned.
Hey, I'm Aguilar.
Hi, Ganzi.
Call me Landfill.
What?
Oh my god. What? He's like trying to make the nickname happen.
Cut to. That's a great scene, right? Cut to the interior of a bandit camp. Aguilar catches you guys up to speed. You meet up with the rest of your party. It's a series of large pavilion tents in a circle in the old ruins seen here of what must have been at one point a large city, but has been reduced to. Hang on to that. I think that's.
That's
Oh,
yours, that's yours.
did you use that one already?
Yeah, I did.
No, because you gave me the one you used. Just shut up. It's good for you. Hold it.
And you guys are at dinner.
If you don't give it to him, you can use it as many times as you want.
I've got to make sure I get these back.
Okay, cool.
It's dinner time.
Sounds good, man.
Dinner time in the bandit camp. Aguilar eventually catches you guys up to speed, where he relates that you guys were getting out of the jungle. They didn't know what happened to you. They were crossing this bridge across this river, and then, like Robin Hood style, these bandits show up and are like, "Well, you got to pay the toll, buddy." And then there was like 3 hours of bloodshed.
Yeah, we stood up to the bullies and
Spirit Day.
and took them down.
Until a hulking, looks like a human guy, similar in size, not quite as big, but similar in size to Aguilar himself.
You Waltz?
No, this is the leader of the bandits, presumably. Showed up and went, "You idiots! Knock it off! Can't you see when you're outclassed?" Speaking to his own men.
Oh, he is sassy.
I see you know how to handle yourselves. Come, dine with me tonight in my bandit camp. I'm the king of this region. The Bandit King Caladan.
I like that.
That's where we currently are. In the,
Would my temporary hit points hold over from last time?
I think those go away at the end of the encounter.
Then when I have rested?
Yes. You've rested. You guys have had some time to rest as well.
Lovely.
You're probably still injured.
Yeah.
You've got your 10 hit points, but you guys aren't drowning anymore. You've got clothing. Just what they salvaged.
Okay.
Kaladin is effusive with his ill-gotten gains. He's set up his main camp here. You guys see a lot of, like I said, pavilion tents strewn throughout these like broken old ruins of a town that looks like a few decades ago it must have been ruined. It's not ancient. In the middle of this giant jungle clearing. Thank you for the bits. We got 5 bits from JP311007.
It's like
What are
a
the bits?
currency. It's like a Twitch currency.
Twitch currency.
Ah,
Thanks
thanks for
Awesome.
the bits.
Great.
Thank
JP311007.
Appreciate the bit.
The
Yes.
yes,
The big.
the heart of this bandit kingdom, King Kaladin is hanging out at the head of a long banquet table that looks like it was here from the original ruins. In half a roof is left to what it must have been at some point a great hall, a big stone keep. Half the roof has fallen in. Most of the walls are missing and are just crumbled down in rubble. But enough like rooms are left and there's curtains drawn across where their walls have fallen down that it creates this enclosed feeling cozy space, especially with the big bonfire burning at the far end of the hall, keeping things warm. And this banquet table is loaded up with such a feast that you guys haven't seen in a long time. Bottle after bottle of wine, casks of beer, nice
Cheese?
Yeah, there are some cheese plates. Your nose twitches a bit as you smell it. Yes. We cut in towards the end of the feast. I mean, whole like roast pigs, turkeys, wild game, and all the lush bounty of the forest and the land, berries and delicious roots, plates of vegetables, huge stew pots have been cooking, and the steam is still curling up, but there's more food to come, and the air smells redolent and rich, and it's all lit with this kind of orangish yellow glow from the cook fires.
But our friends just killed a bunch of these guys' friends, right? So it's like a little tense. Or everybody's
The
kind
hoi
of like,
polloi are a little tense. King Kaladin is very much at his ease.
cool.
We'll put him there. He's in fact relaxing on a makeshift throne that he has piled up in the back edge
Hell
of
yeah.
this hall. It seems to be made from leftover bits of caravan wagons and things like that they've looted. Kind of like the Iron Throne, but it was made out of a bunch of wooden junk.
Great.
Barrels and staves and stuff like that.
That's
All piled up hugely behind him. And behind that you can see supplies.
Can we say there's one wheel that works that he just kind of spins when he's thinking?
Absolutely. He's hanging out. He's dressed a little bit like you. He's not just loincloth.
Okay.
He's got kind of like the over-the-shoulder blanket thing with a brooch.
Okay.
Muscular, scarred. Looks pretty much human. Who has a... What's everyone's passive perception checks?
What is that? Is it 10 plus your perception?
10 plus your wisdom mod.
So that's 12.
12.
This is not the group. Oh, you might be good at it.
What is his
So
wisdom?
oh, no.
No.
Oh, wisdom. Yeah, that's a different thing. So you're 11.
And what is your wisdom mod?
Your
Right.
He is 20.
I'm 42.
42 wisdom.
No,
You must be very wise.
it has nothing to do with your perception, huh? Okay, it's a 10 then.
Are you trained in perception?
Wait,
Your perceptive guy?
passive wisdom.
Okay,
Oh, no. We're at the red wedding, and none of us know.
We're at 14.
No.
You've got a 14 passive perception?
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you. And Brian, I'll say you notice this as well. Aguilar notices this as well. Were you... Oh no, Cook is What you notice is that
I know.
although he looks human, when the light catches him at a certain angle, especially when he opens his mouth to quaff from a goblet, the tusk teeth, these little kind of stubby, orc-like tusk teeth that stick out.
That's cool.
He's a half-orc. He's like, he could pass as human, but until you see those teeth. You kind of see that, and then once you notice that, you're kind of like, oh yeah, like he's got kind of this blocky jawline, and
Okay.
oh yeah, he does have like unusually like muscular, but
Thighs.
looks like human. Yeah, his thighs are outrageous. Oh yeah, for sure. He looks almost as strong as Aguilar. And Aguilar could easily, you could crush a watermelon between your thighs, right?
Daily.
Quick note from,
Daily.
you can't afford.
Oh, wait, are you gonna do the fun note?
Yeah, while you're gone.
Oh, come on!
Thane McGarry says, hey guys, super glad I could make the stream. We're super glad you could too. I've been binge listening to your old back episodes from Prologue 001
Wow.
and am hovering around Bumbledark right now. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't.
This is his
The
sixth
good old days.
time listening to the saga.
Wow.
Timeless. P.S. The reroll is for Tom from the Moisture Farmers crew.
Hey!
Whoa!
Thanks, Thane.
While you're gone, tier 1 is unlocked, which means we all have to take a shot.
Oh, bye.
Oh!
And Limp D. Dickert gives a reroll to the cool guy in the cardigan.
Must have been Tom.
Was that? Oh, that was me before I took it off. Back on. I'm getting something.
Tom, can I
The
borrow?
cool guy in the cardigan.
Can I borrow
I'll
this
take
one?
it.
Naked.
If you just borrow the
They
card.
love-
It's to the cool guy in the cardigan.
Oh.
You'll
My
learn
character's
this.
so emo.
What's that?
My character's so
Do we have emo hair?
Yeah, he's got like short on blonde.
But is it over the one-eyed bangs?
Sometimes.
I was gonna say
It
dinner.
depends what he's listening
If he
to.
has almost drowned.
But it's
then
strawberry blonde. I don't. It's hard
No,
to
it's
go-
dirty.
Dirty line.
Dirty blonde. Hey, speaking of you, Nightsteed gives. I'm gonna remember. Don't tell me.
Gansian.
Gansian. A healing potion and a reroll to you. Another reroll
Ooh.
and a healing potion, which you find in the as you come up to the surface, probably as you were grasping for something while underwater. You just felt some like round
Who
glass
gave that to
thing.
me?
That was from. Uh-oh, it went away. Nightsteed, I think.
Yeah.
Nice,
Nightsteed.
Steve. Nice.
Thank you, Nightsteed.
Talking about the Nightsteed.
I really appreciate it.
Sounds better.
So a healing potion
What does that do for me?
is 2d4 plus 2.
You could drink it
Heal.
and heal if you wanted to. You could do that now, or you could wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. I'm-
Yeah.
I'm not in good shape.
Then you are going to be feeling a lot better. 2d4, right?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Do you know what a d4 is? Your little.
No,
pyramid.
he might. I don't know what.
That's probably.
I don't know if he has anything better because he's a wizard.
No, that would be it. That would be it. Do you have a little triangle pyramid dice that you see over there?
Here.
This one?
Nope,
No,
even
these
smaller.
guys. One
Yes.
that, and then grab the other one.
Roll those.
Both of them. Roll both of them.
This one?
Both the triangles.
Yes. First
Okay.
time playing these feels good. You can see how far you've come.
It's like looking in a mirror, actually.
And what am I doing?
Roll those together, and this is going to be how much you heal when you drink this healing potion.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Yes.
he's full.
You
up.
heal exactly 10 hit points.
Ah,
So it's,
Damn.
it's
You
this,
missed it, man. You rolled perfect rolls.
it's this
Hell yeah.
blood red colored fizzy elixir in kind of like
Someone give him
a slightly triangular vial. And you uncork it,
Max.
and you smell. It
That's
smells like
awesome.
strawberries
He's
with this little like
Good as
tangy
that.
edge to it. You drink it down, and all of a sudden,
sounds like kombucha.
yes, it's very kombucha-esque.
Cool.
And you start feeling way
Gansian's really
better.
into that stuff.
Ganson's into kombucha.
Yeah, no, he's modern.
I got a pack of rerolls from P. Courvoisier of Witchmarsh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is a pack which is 3
So do I
rerolls,
remove
goes
it
to
minus
Matt.
Why? You guys are way. Oh, now I see.
Because
Why?
they like you.
Do I
Oh,
take the minus 10
that's
off?
very kind.
And last but not least, we have JP. Oh, this is nice. JP311007 offers a toast saying, "Drink, bitches."
Oh no.
I don't know if I like that, but all right.
Oh no.
Drink up, suckers.
Drink
Wait,
up,
so how many
suckers.
shots do we have to do?
We
You
all.
have to do all of these, Chris.
As the guest, you do all shot.
You do all
penalties.
5 shots.
It's gonna be fine.
You get 5 minutes.
That's a joke, right?
No. I sent you the email. I sent you the welcome email.
You sent him the email,
Send
right?
me
I
an
sent you
email.
the welcome email.
2 hours ago, you were like, "Hey,
Yeah, you come.
come do crit juice."
Yeah, probably got stuck in your spam filter, but yeah, you.
Well, listen, a lot of the other guys we asked couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I know. I know. Trust me, I was very aware that it must be
So,
a very
there was just a-
desperate situation.
There was a
You
just
were
a,
actually right in the
You had
middle
it
of
down?
the list.
Yes.
there was just a general Facebook post
Who's
that
lower
no
than
one
me?
responded to.
Oh, just general Facebook.
And Brian,
higher.
actually.
no, yeah,
but
I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. I think since this is our shop getting unlocked.
Yes.
Oh,
Hot
man.
tequila.
Yeah. Do we have any chaser for this, Brian? You have anything good for this? No, we're screwed,
Of
right?
course not.
Great. I'm gonna eat my
That's not
roast.
what we do.
Weird.
Don't keep
Some
touching my
lines,
beer. Why is
maybe.
everybody touching all my stuff tonight?
Because it's a friendly
Lime.
game with friends.
Did he give a toast?
We have drink bitches, but let's save that for a different toast. Is this going to be drink bitches?
I think it's drink.
This is drink bitches?
Drink
Okay.
bitches?
Suggest more
Wait,
toast.
how many more shots do we have to take?
We have to do 3 each right now, and then we have 1 in reserve whenever David wants us to take it.
Truly?
No, I lied to you. We have to just do one. We just have to do one until
Here's a-
somebody rolls a 10 or finds treasure or like
No,
3
10
other things.
10 we drink.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff.
Okay,
alright.
4 other things.
All right. Well, I want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thanks so much. Good to be back. We're back weekly.
Weekly.
And drink bitches.
Oh my.
Cheers.
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 Cheers, bud.
Chris, thanks for
Thanks
joining
for,
us.
Cheers.
thanks for having
What
me.
was the toast you were trying to get to catch on last
Right.
time?
Hail, adventurers.
Hail, adventurers.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's
No,
no
you
try.
can't really throw hail
Let me try
around a
again.
lot so much.
Yeah. Hail. All right.
Hot tequila.
Turns out that's not good.
Made my nipples hard.
I like that one. I like that one.
I
That
like
was not bad.
tequila.
That was not bad.
It was not bad. We've had some rough ones. That's
I've had
medium.
some very,
Medium.
I've had some
It just
rough
tore
ones
me
with
up a
tequila.
little.
God, if it was even remotely cold.
Should I put it in the fridge?
We could have left it in the fridge the entire time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, if
it's
there's
now.
room, man, throw
It's
your
been a
cup in
while.
there.
It's been a while
Been a
since I've
minute?
had tequila.
Pass that down then.
Tequila's a danger.
Why are you licking everything?
So the Cavassier Witch March, when she gave the rerolls, she said that greetings from the coven. I have missives of warmth for poor Sugary Mac because she gave it when they were in the cold water.
Oh.
That's when she gave them.
It was when you were
So that's
like
why
a reroll.
Warm.
So you got rerolls because I made your character walk naked and shivering through a cave.
Got it.
That's fair.
That's amazing.
Greetings of warmth from the coven. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
As you guys are sitting around, drinking heavily, enjoying the feast in front of you. Maybe not drinking, whatever your characters would be doing.
Max found the local wizard weed dealer like that. And instead of like in prior times when I showed up to like fairs as an old guy and been like, "Where's your drugs?" I don't know. He's younger and he's a lot cooler and smoother and he's just like chatting up that guy right now and eating.
Yeah, there's like you guys, and then there's like 6 other of like the inner circle, and then there's the king on his throne.
So the king, so we see kind of that he's half
Paladin.
orc.
Yeah.
Does that alarm us? Is that a thing in like what
Do you hate orcs?
No.
Won't alarm you overly. Yeah, I mean, half orcs generally
I mean, okay,
get shit.
more as Brian not knowing D&D world.
No, half orcs are a playable race, like half elves or.
So okay, so it's not like like goblins, even though you'd be like, oh, I don't hate that goblin. Everyone hates goblins.
Yeah,
Not everyone hates half orcs.
they're a playable race, but everyone does hate orcs, right? Because orcs are bad. So if you're a half orc, you probably got crap in cities, right? Like the
Yeah, but
underclass in
my
most
character
cities.
would understand that, I think.
Totally. Well, that's up to your characters.
That's up to your character. Now you're playing.
But I just wasn't sure if it was like a goblin.
have
Half orcs
orcs?
aren't like a goblin thing where
It's
like,
just definitely a
Is
step
anybody
above.
here?
If he was like a
I'm
full
pure.
orc or a goblin,
Is
you'd be
he?
like, this man's a
No,
beast.
he's
We
all
would
right.
kill him for sport.
gotcha.
If you're a half orc, you're like, he could
I'm a
probably.
Goliath.
He's probably strong enough to pull our
Like Goliath
trash out.
thought of that
Goliaths
way.
are so rare that people don't even know how to deal
Oh.
with you. They see you and they're like,
You're just giant and weird.
That's
Yeah.
a huge bitch.
Got
yeah, yeah. You're kind of outside. You don't
You remember
look
that?
monstrous though,
No.
right? You just kind of look
It's from Deuce
rocky.
Bigelow.
Yeah.
Male Gigolo. When he's walking the really tall
Watch
woman
Real
down the
Rob.
street.
Season 2. That shit's all.
I love. Oh, it was my favorite.
Come on, god damn it! See, that was the ghost
It's
of Rob
that
Schneider.
time.
I'm happy.
The ghost of Rob Schneider.
I trust you've enjoyed my hospitality,
Uh oh.
says the slightly drunk King Kaladin from his little throne. Is the wine good? We stole it recently. It's not bad. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mac
Yes.
The weed's all right. Yeah.
I like this one. This is good.
He's fucked up.
No, I'm fine.
I appreciate that you accepted my hospitality after that little run-in. I was informed that 2 of my men did die. Well, that's the way it goes out here in the wilds. The bandit coast, after all.
we killed more than 2.
Yeah,
This is previous episode.
yeah, previous episode.
I haven't
Last time
been here
on.
either.
Yeah. I think we killed like 6.
Well, they were there, so
Yeah.
I think they were able to come and do some medical aid.
Great,
They
that's
definitely went
great.
down to 0. But I think 2 guys got like
I
properly
killed
like
6 of my friends.
murdered in
You
half.
gave $10 and 5 bits?
What's
Yeah.
that from? What's that from,
That's
Tom?
amazing.
JP311007, thank you.
Thank you.
Dreaming. Would you like to know which one of your friends are cowards?
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Okay.
Great, let's go. Come on, waiting on you.
I'm waiting to hear what the reference is.
It's Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, thank you.
It's the best part of the whole when he goes.
I know.
That's very. You know how many of my friends? You want to know how many friends? How many friends? And he goes, "You killed 6 of my friends. I'm a 20 you man, whatever that guy did, and you killed 6 of my friends." And then he goes. It's the fucking moment that every time I'm like,
Yeah.
like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Brief progression. Thank you. I understand you did kill some of my men, but I learned long ago that that's how this world works, isn't it? Wow,
6 bits.
more bits. Right, thank you, JP311007.
That's a lot of bits.
That's a lot of bits.
He's
That's a
like-
lot of bits.
I understood, I learned long ago that this is how the world works.
it, Peter.
Birthright means nothing. Station means nothing. What matters in life is power. The power to enforce your will, to take what you want, regardless of what you may be owed. Which is why I decided to become king. Out here on the Bandit Coast. Me and my men, we take what we want. And we hold it. With our arms! With our powerful arms! Isn't that right, men? There's like the roar. Yeah! Ha ha ha! You're men like that, aren't you? I mean, look at you here. Yeah, you are, aren't you, huh? You could fit in this kingdom. Not for you, the civilized lands of man. Walking through the streets, abiding by their laws. Yes?
Yeah.
Seems that we're in need of captains. We've run short of captains. Someone cut in half a couple of our captains.
What is this? The Wire?
I have no
Looking for a
kingdom.
captain?
He gets up from his wooden throne, stretches. As he stretches, you guys both had a 14 passive perception. He's got a big tattoo. You notice it's just under one of his arms. I don't know if you see it.
Tail of a dolphin.
That's pretty good. I don't mind that.
Other arm.
Yeah.
No, it is though. It's a fish that's curled in a kind of in a C shape. You can't really make out exactly what it is, but it's definitely an animal. As he gets down and he climbs down from his throne onto the table itself, and walks across towards where you guys are sitting. Matt, thank you. Says pointing from his friend, comrade. He unravels a map of the detailed map of the region, the Bandit Coast, this lawless area around the Kraken Bay, between the major cities and major trade routes that connect them. In 3 days' time, the Queen's caravan will be leaving from Greyhaven, traveling up to Stonefast. Winter is coming near. Around this time of year, they generally load it up with a good deal of goods. What I want from the 3-4...
HBO's at home like,
We'll get him one of these days, Steve.
JP3.
What is going on?
007, thank you for the tips.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. And a real quick shout out to wait, where'd it go? The Paw 007. That's a lot of nuts! That's a lot of nuts! When we said that's a lot of bits, he wrote, that's a lot of nuts!
Yeah.
And he is right.
Dead on.
The Queen's caravan traveling to Stonefast in the north, the dwarven stronghold, transporting, no doubt, valuable goods. I have the transcripts. We have the men on the inside. We know where they'll be and when they'll be there approximately. 3 days' time. Right here! He does driving point a dagger from his, what do you call that? The over-the-shoulder blanket look.
Satchel.
Poncho.
Sash?
Sash.
Kind
of a sarong belt.
Yo!
Sarong
Yes,
belt.
toga.
Toga.
Kind of like a sarong, but like they wear in Braveheart. You know, and they've got like
Cape.
Kilt?
Sash.
No, it's
across
yeah,
the
or
shoulder
sash.
thing. Yeah. Okay, cape, kilt, sash, sarong. Point a dagger and driving it through the map into the table. Right here. We split the whole. You join me. You join my kingdom. We need strong men. We need capable, smart men. Strong men. You join us. You join the kingdom of King Kaladin. We split the loot equal. All the men, 1 share each. All the captains, and you, my friends, are captains. Double shares. How does that sound to you?
This sounds like the men get half shares.
The captains lead the charge. The captains are the tacticians. Double shares for the captains, equal shares for the men.
And we're all captains?
The 4 of you look like captains, except for you, he says, pointing a figure at the elf. I don't trust elves. I saw your ears there. Prejudice.
Yeah, you didn't know them and you judged them.
You don't begin to know about what prejudice is. My friendly gnome.
Okay,
Then
I
I
can't wait to hear about it.
I think I do know what prejudice is, because I've experienced it plenty of times in my life, as I'm sure you have, oh holy king.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
You detect both a note of sarcasm and a note of truth.
Truth!
Damn.
I like truth in my captains. I like an honest man. You can trust an honest man. So I always say that. So what do you say? I'll extend the offer to you then,
Oh man.
if he's a friend of yours. 4 of you, in 3 days' time, we rob the Queen's caravan together.
Queen's humans?
What now?
Is
The
it-
Queen is a human. You guys are actually
Is
better.
it the queen that we know?
Yeah, Queen Sophia, the 11-year-old girl.
Oh, we don't want to rob her.
Aguilar literally says, "Which queen? Queen Sophia? Oh, we don't want to rob her."
Because he's an idiot. And so he wouldn't give up anything. He would just like literally be like,
Captain
Oh, that's
Transparent.
"Yeah, that's our friend."
Brian's a lot of fun to play with.
You know the Queen. how would a galoot like yourself know the Queen?
Well, we're friends with her. We kind of work for her.
Oh, everybody,
Oh, it's my favorite.
everybody, clap your hands. Clap your hands if you got them. Oh yeah. Snap your
The other
claws
people at the table, the other like.
if you want to. But if you don't, that's okay as well. Live your life. Choose your choices. Do exactly what you want to. I have no control over you.
Aguilar just 100% stops listening to whatever the king's saying because he loves this song. And he's just mesmerized by.
That's okay.
He's like entranced.
A 1989 bomb.
Are you kidding? That is the tightest jam we've had at this table yet. That was a legitimate hit.
I'm not disputing
Put that on iTunes.
the
Isaiah.
incredible
The criteria?
nature of the song, but
Yeah.
that is most certainly a 1989 Bobby Brown dub.
Yes. It's
Never.
an Eddie Murphy party all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
Party
esque
all the time.
song.
Which
Hey, I
which is
love that
right
song.
up the, which is right up Aguilar's sensibilities too. You know, like he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
The party.
He's telling me to clap my
everybody's
hands,
going,
and then I
Right.
clap my hands, and then it says I can snap my claws, but I don't have to.
That's the one part of the song.
He's
you don't
like, I don't really have claws, so I'll just keep clapping.
Yeah.
He's
What?
mesmerized.
Transient.
Gansian.
I think transient, but Gansian.
That's it. Gansian.
Whoa.
Gansian. Would Gansian be clapping along? Does this song appeal to Gansian, or is Gansian sitting there calmly guarding the king, who is looking very unamused? The humor is slightly drained from him as he sees you.
Oh, no.
You so easily take the attention and the accolades of his
Oh.
men.
I think I
I know this. I know who this person
He's
is.
standing in the middle. I'm standing in the middle of a banquet table here. Just pay attention to me.
I don't think Gansey would be clapping along. I think he'd be more surveying his potential options of escape.
Pretty easy. It looks like you just run out. But there are a lot of men I mean, there's walls are missing from this building. However, there are a lot of men, and there's a lot of men in the bandit camp around as well. He's got dozens of men who have not been invited to the like.
And I
Captain's
don't know
table.
where my new comrades stand. I don't know what their purpose is. I know I'm not on a quest for monetary gain, so I've not really anything to earn from.
Money means nothing to you.
It's almost like
Wow.
David's forcing a narrative and not really giving the players a chance to kind of get to know each other at the table.
Bits.
Interesting point. Interesting.
Look at all these
point.
I
bits.
did not mean it. No.
Wow, the bits are loaded up. So JP311007 gives 2 toasts, but I only see one thing in here. So his toast says 2 shots apiece for your precious.
You're our precious. Drink up.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What's the precious?
How do they do this? Isaiah, how do they do this on wild cards? Is it a shot?
It's usually a drink of the choice.
Drink of choice?
Yeah.
Okay, drinks of choice. So I'm not going to make people do 2 more shots. The drinks of choice.
Okay.
We owe 2 toasts to JP.
Oh, we toast him?
3, 1,
Oh,
1.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Great.
Cheers.
Wait a minute. Beer mean.
I'm gonna need another one soon, too, please. And thank you.
I don't think I make these guys take 2 more shots. Sorry about that. But
We got
I
others.
will
We got
get
still.
them drunk and myself drunk on precious beer.
Yes.
We're gonna be low. We're gonna be low on beers.
Well, we do have the 5-liter keg still. But
Yes.
say that's
Is it
room
cold?
Temperature.
No, that's room temperature.
We gotta
Exactly how you should enjoy German beer.
No.
What
Put it
keg
in the
is? What does
freezer.
that mean? Oh, whoa. How do we
my
cool
God.
it? I mean, freezer cooled yesterday, but
5 liters of premium German
let's
lager.
go throw it in that fridge.
Yeah.
Throw it in the freezer.
Great idea.
In the freezer, yeah. Wanna do it?
Well, let's do these toasts.
Let's do these toasts.
Yeah.
Let's do
I'll
this.
do-
So these
drink
toast
my
first.
drink.
Okay, so we got to JP 311-007
To the best JP from sea to shining sea.
to the best JP from sea
Sea to shining sea.
Cheers.
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 You know another one?
We got another toast?
Yeah.
To the best JP from the North Pole to the South Pole.
Got to rhyme.
From sea to shining sea.
Oh,
Wait. Let me do better.
Pole rhymes with pole as much as C rhymes with C, you asshole.
He writes C with JP. To the best.
JP, you've given our crew a sense of tranquility.
Yes. I thought you were gonna say, JP, you've given our group a VD.
JP 311-007. Loving it. Okay.
Alright.
Drown
I'm
it.
gonna put that in the...
Tier 2
Thank
is unlocked
you.
as well. Isaiah, what is
You're
our tier
awesome.
2?
Oh, God.
New drinking rule added.
New drinking.
We haven't even rolled a
Wait,
die.
why is there a new drinking rule?
Because we've unlocked tier 2, because we have tiers that we reach.
And I just
Monetary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Donations.
So far this episode, I've drank several drinks, and my character figurine has not touched
You
a
put 'em down if
single.
you want.
All right. Well, I don't know why I made a big deal of that.
Yeah, you don't care about that.
I know. No, I do care about that, but I. Oh my God.
I'm
Who's your
kidding.
character?
No, I'm embarrassed because I broke Mac accidentally
That was in
the
full
other day.
Oh no, so you're Gub now?
I'm not Gub, but I'm Gub as a figurine.
Well, you did get reformed.
No, we just changed
That's
it
true.
to hold over time. This actually takes place like hundreds of years in the future of that past
Oh,
time.
wow.
Because they redid
Oh.
everything. But this is my...
Could I be a gorilla?
This is perfect.
No, there's not really a gorilla race, is there?
You could be a gorilla.
Clouds,
Yes,
no
you could-
gorillas.
Yes, you could be a gorilla. Yes. Yes. Have you never played D&D with me before? I will make you. Oh, make
Could
a way
he
for
be
you
a
to be a
cloud?
gorilla.
No, he wants to be a gorilla.
He must be a gorilla or a cloud.
No.
If you want to be
no.
a sentient
He wants to
mist,
be a
yeah,
gorilla
we can do
cloud.
that.
He wants to be...
Gorillas in the
When
mist.
a little kid sees a cloud,
There
he's
you
like,
go.
"I see a gorilla."
Guys, new drinking
Yeah,
god rule.
baby.
This is also from Kyle Gould. From Kyle Gould at Tavern Tales DM. Kyle Gould says, "Check your phone. Got a drink. Only
That's fucked.
Only
up.
that is
That's where they
perfect because we're playing a game.
That's
Only
what the chat
one
is.
player can manage the chat room at a time on a prescribed phone.
That's
Who was that going to be?
I'll
I'll
go
get on Matt's one. I'll get off the
Yeah.
chat.
All right,
That's
sounds good.
rough, baby.
Okay, so
Hold on.
check your phone. Got a drink. You can check it. You're just gonna have to drink every time you.
I wanted to check my phone literally at this moment, so I'm gonna drink and do that.
Perfect. Okay, that's our rule.
Does it
And
look like I'm
gonna
out
check
of the
my
chat?
phone, And drink.
Kyle?
Thank you,
As long
Kyle.
as you
That was
don't
great.
stare at your phone.
Thanks, Kyle.
Alright, I'm trying to get out. Okay.
I'll tell you this much. Keep it simple. I love you guys. But if you enjoy my hospitality and spurn my offer, the next time we cross paths, the next time you enter my kingdom, we shall be foes. And you will cross swords with me and my best men, and we shall not go easy on you. If you spurn my offer, and yet, what is this I hear? Opportunity knocking? Ha 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 ha! You know the queen, you say? I'm sure you said that. You're friends with the queen. We could do good business if we had some information coming to us from someone who happened to know the queen. Very good business indeed.
So this whole time, Chantra's been like, still like munching cheese, but now at a slower pace because he's pretty full. But he's just kind of like holding it in his mouth and like slowly chomping it. And while every time this dude speaks, he's just going. And there's just a
He does that one right at you. Enjoying the cheese. I think you are. Choncho? Was that the name? It's good cheese, I understand. It's great cheese. We source the finest cheeses.
Aguilar is gonna roll a perception
From the
to
rarest
know
merchants.
his growls.
Yes, go ahead. Well, you guys speak bear. Is that a bear growl?
Yeah, I guess that's where I grew up. I grew up with bears, so it would most likely be. There are definitely traces of bear growl in it.
I don't even need to roll. You can roll if you want, but you guys essentially have a secret language that only the two of you speak,
Okay.
which is bear.
And just like
Wow, JP
Dude,
311
on a tear.
007.
JP 311 007
Tears.
is generous, to say the least.
I think he wants. I think he wants to make us drink ourselves to death.
more like
that tops out.
MVJP. Am I
MV.
right?
That's another toast. I like
Am
that.
I right?
Bear growl. What was
Yes.
he saying?
So it would definitely.
Do we
God,
understand it?
well, I'll tell you. It
You
definitely
tell me
sounds
what
like
you're-
like most growls, where it's like distrust. And I am not thrilled with this dude.
You enjoy the cheese. I can see that. We all enjoy cheese, but you
So I've kind of
love it.
I've readied my club because I just know my buddies like round up. So I'm just kind of like I'm in bouncer mode. I'm not doing anything yet, but I'm surveying that if Chancho goes into action, I'm
Ready?
like halfway to clubbing basically.
I've seen many folks pass through these realms. Many, believe me. And you're ruffians. I know a ruffian, a free spirit, someone who enjoys the swing of a sword, someone who doesn't have to second guess themselves, someone who can eat cheese all day long, sleep as long as they want, live like a free man. That's what you want at heart. What do you want, Chancho? Don't tell me you want to live in the powdered and pampered halls of the elite who build their fortunes upon the backs of good, working men. You want to trust to fortune? You want to trust to adventure? You want to trust to the roll of the dice. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're so fucking wrong.
Did I misjudge you?
Yeah, you did.
You misjudged all of us.
Asshole.
This is whispered to the local wizard weed dealer, but he's like,
This guy's a bad infomercial. But let me get all your weed because we're about to kick the shit out of him. I just get that vibe. You know what I mean? You know, whatever you got, I'll take it. Whatever it is.
I thought you saying that's your weed guy.
Can Chris be the weed dealer?
Yeah, that's perfect.
The bandit camp weed dealer
Yeah,
that's
what-
been there his whole life.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Sorry I straddled you, by the way. That was
Hey.
only
No,
out
you
of
didn't straddle the
security.
weed dealer.
No, that was. Or did you also straddle the weed dealer? This is not his character. It's
Oh.
you're a different character now.
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna, I did straddle the weed dealer.
straddle me. Yeah, well, I was so excited. I hadn't seen a wizard with
I
you
get it. I
in
get
a
it.
couple of towns.
Trust me, I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had, if I was nude with the dick like that. Yeah. Anyways, hey, here's a free little dime bag of
Come
money.
on.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
All right.
I can sense the storms are coming.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you know what I mean.
No, go.
All
You're
right.
a good guy. Go.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Weed dealer leaves. Alright. Fine. I won't press you any further. But I think you'll reject society eventually.
I already have.
And now you reject the wild.
You have misread the room, asshole.
This is not the wilds. The
You're
wilds
far
is the
from
wilds.
the wilds.
You've called this place your kingdom.
That's
A
right.
kingdom is not the wilds. You've turned this place into a makeshift civilization, to which I say I want no part of it.
Makeshift civilization, my God. All we do is follow the primal law. To the strong go the spoils.
No, all you do is follow this asshole. Am I right? And then I jump up on a big wheel of cheese.
I
And I'm like,
thought that sub was you blowing the sound.
but I'm like, you assholes gotta be tired of this asshole. How many assholes we got on this ship?
Not on a ship. On the ground.
I know, dude. It was a.
You're not on a ship. You're on the ground. What were you saying? All the other guys, the other people assemble at the thing. I'll just look up at you.
Bits!
More bits. Crit hit 20. Thanks for the
Got a
sub.
sub.
JP 311 007. 2 more bits. I'm hearing
Good
more from
golly.
JP over here. He says, yes, he does want to break us. Dolph Lundgren style. Know how hard's that?
Great.
Yeah.
Alright.
He loses.
That's true. He does lose. Careful what you wish for, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so he also says, Isaiah, can you give me a little context on this? Lowest HP drinks all the drinks? What does
Oh,
that mean?
he that was for his last.
Is that our toast?
I don't know if he wants it as a toast or if he literally wants whoever has the lowest HP at the moment to drink.
Well, I don't think he has that. He can do a toast. If he
Yeah.
wants to do a...
That's fine. I assume that it's just
Okay.
toasted as that.
Okay, we can do that toast. That's no problem.
He's
we can
excited.
toast to the lowest HP. Yeah.
Great. Who's got the lowest HP?
It's gotta be. No, everyone's healed
Not
up.
everyone's healed up, so.
I'm about to.
So next time someone gets injured...
Oh, but or current. Who has the lowest current?
Oh, that's a good question.
I've got
I'm
46.
full. 67.
I don't know what I have.
67.
I'm a big guy.
That'd be me.
You've got 39. What do you got, Mac?
I wrote down 32. No good reason, but I'll just take it.
Wait, did you level up yet? There's absolutely no way.
shot.
No shot. So you're a bard, right? So let's level up your bard right now.
No, it's...
No, I did level up a bit.
Just, but you did. But I'm just saying.
Tom doesn't know.
I didn't know. But honestly,
You're level 4 now?
I didn't look at that at the HP, what that translates. So I'll take it. Listen, I'll take it.
Okay, so
I deserve it. I'll take it.
we're toasting to you.
And Tom's drinking?
And
Or we're all
Tom's
drinking?
drink-
We're all drinking to
What am I
Tom,
doing? Oh.
who still is trying us.
Oh no, I thought I was being punished with a drink.
We
or
need to
something.
punish you somehow for
I think,
not
he needs
leveling up your
to, I think he
character.
needs to do a little shoddy as his thing.
That sounds about right. What do you want to
Does
drink?
that sound fair? We have whiskey
What do we
and
have?
tequila.
Whiskey and tequila.
I should stick. I'll do tequila. Can I do a half shot? Is that possible?
I mean, this is kind of already a half shot.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
you're
me.
only at level 3. Then it's only fair.
Yeah. That's for, this is...
It might be slightly colder by now. So.
Oh, that's
This
great.
is JP trying to
Lucky.
break us, and this is also...
Dude,
You got
JP might be new to the podcast, but it's going to take
coming.
more than an hour and 46 minutes of drinking to break us.
Yeah.
half shot.
Who's that
my
for?
ass.
You gotta
the whole
check out-
thing is a half shot. That's a 3/4
You
shot.
gotta check out
I
the
have to
states
drink.
Tom has gotten to in previous podcasts. I remember a
There's some
particular...
episode.
Where he falls.
Oh,
But after being
you say
assaulted,
that?
after being assaulted by me, so we're both in bad places.
I just remember the one where you got a hold of the beer handle.
I
Hexing everyone.
The blood flow even.
That's still
What?
one of my favorite things.
There's no way you could possibly
Lee
remember that.
Newton was at the table, and everybody was
Lee
wasted.
Newton's almost
And we-
passed out
we
at
had
the table.
Yeah, we have pictures of Lee asleep on Brian's shoulder, and you've got the magic hat tap handle, and you go,
And you maybe have like
Let the blood flow even.
And it was just like I have a video.
Oh,
and
I was the
everybody's just
gnome
going-
king.
Yeah,
I was like
yeah.
some weird king.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Surely that's what that was.
Surely it was not.
Let
Yeah.
the
Any-
blood flow even.
Critches is fun
I
because
won't
you
ever forget
You
it.
don't,
you don't remember
every
a lot
time.
of what happens.
The other men at the table draw their weapons as you, or shift dangerously. They don't draw their weapons, but the mood immediately cools, and everyone's like, "Rrr."
Yeah. I want Matt to smoke his joint to the hilt, like in a giant inhale, and then toss it and go on his exhale. Go. You don't know anything about the wild. The wild has no king. You fucking turd. And exhales the residual.
His massive orc torso disappears in a
in
cloud.
the orc guy's direction, so it's kind of like
In a
he's
cloud
got to
of
get
pus.
he's got to get past it for a second.
Whistle weed! Ah! Ah, men, stand down, stand down, stand down. They've accepted our hospitality, they've eaten our cheese, they've drunk our wine, they've rested in our tents. They're not interested. They're not interested. They prefer to return to civilization. Go! We won't stop you. But consider this bridge burned. King Kaladin is not your friend. You may leave in the morning. My men will not accost you. Leave when you are ready, but do not cross my path again.
How about you don't cross our path, asshole?
You know where I am.
Well, no, then we don't know. If you're talking about your path, where's your path? Is that on your map? And then I
Then
go,
you're
I take
here.
the map.
You're in the heart
And I go,
of...
is it on this map? And I take the dagger and I look at it. I don't see. I just see the caravan mark, you son of a bitch.
And then I put the dagger back in the table and throw the map on the ground and then take one toe and slide the map behind me.
That I gotta roll for. You gotta roll, actually. Give me a sleight of hand check, please. Is that the skill? Did I get it right for once?
No.
What's it called?
Stealth.
Stealth it. Ooh, that's massive. Okay.
What?
That's not even a real dice.
It is.
There's no numbers on it.
No, there are. And I.
Golf ball! Golf ball,
It
drink.
didn't fall.
Golf ball to
Just mag.
JP31107.
Golf ball.
Hit my groin and didn't hit the.
Now it's extra lucky.
Yeah.
Ryan Gall was one of our first guests and he couldn't keep the dice on the table. And
Oh,
so
really?
we needed
Well, we
the
didn't
golf
have
ball.
this.
We didn't have that. We weren't.
We weren't engaged.
Yeah.
King Kaladin is too incensed by what you're saying. He's just locked eyes with you and does not notice as you slide the map behind you.
Woo woo.
Alright.
And then I
I advise you to leave
like
early
a
in the morning.
shitty flamingo.
I
Take
sleep.
it and stick it up.
I
like,
sleep
float.
and I leave early in the morning.
Okay.
We move on.
We'll be here. We'll be waiting. Rat us out to your friends, why don't you? We'll expect it. This is next morning as you guys are leaving and yelling at you guys as you leave camp. Please, show me what you're worth. Bring the military. Huh? March down our doorstep.
What are you even talking about?
Turncoats.
No, we never even put on your coat.
We got anyone more than too far away.
Fuck you.
What? Thank you too. That's nice. They changed their
I
opinion.
hate that guy.
That's bad.
You guys trudge through the wilderness for a little while. You've got the flask, right?
I do. Well, it's strapped by my gooch in his hiding spot.
Yeah.
My
It
safe
vibrates slightly. That's the voice inside speaks to you, which
Mhm.
gives you a weird tingling down below.
place. Aguilar's like, and doesn't know why.
What? Do you never finish that?
I just did. I took the shot. Oh.
Oh my god. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, bud.
To Buds and to JP 311 007.
You think he likes James Bond or the band 311 better?
He likes both.
Both.
Better?
Clearly both.
Say
Or
better.
general information. And James Bond.
He's right.
It's in general information.
Call 311 for info.
the vibrating of the flask, and you hear the voice only in your head, and no one else hears it, but that voice of the imprisoned demon Asmodeus, hearing in your mind, going, "Baby, come on! Ha, ha, ha.
Robin,
You don't have to take that from them.
The late
Oh,
great Robin.
just
Never had a friend like me.
not quite.
I know who this is.
No, you don't. Who is it?
Never had a friend
It's
like
that
me.
devil guy.
The devil guy?
That devil
Asmodeus.
genie guy.
Yeah.
He's like a devil.
Devil genie
That's what I
guy.
just said.
Robin Williams?
He said who it
It's
was.
the demon Asmodeus.
Yes.
You dick.
You mean in
Well, I've
game?
had
Who
two
is it?
shots.
He weighs 97 pounds now.
I know who that is.
Just open it up and
Golf, the Scottish.
take a shot. Let me out.
Walk it all.
So
Take
like,
a shot and let me out. I can do anything you want, baby. I can give you a King Cowden's head on a platter. You can have it.
Peeing. Let him pee.
Yeah, it's rude to call attention when Tom pees on the table. Let him go.
so Aglor has no desire to open this thing, but would he be like?
You rolled
succumb
last
to it?
time. You rolled last time
And I
because
pass it.
yes, because you're kind of like someone told you to do something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you roll again.
Okay.
Can't touch your die, man.
What did I use? Do we remember? Was I doing this?
Don't remember at all.
Okay. Is this?
If you roll below a 5, you open it. You rolled a 2.
I open it, I guess.
Okay, you start. Well, you certainly start to go for
I
it.
pull it out.
You're the only other person with a high passive perception. These two guys are. You're high as shit, and you're in the lead. It's the next morning. You notice your friend pull from his taint. Is that right?
Basically.
Your gooch.
Yeah.
Reach under his loincloth and pull this iron flask where evil arcane runes flare upon it as he pulls it out. And he seems almost slightly like not quite there, like he's listening to a voice he can't hear. He starts to reach towards it. Your training in arcane wizardry would let you immediately recognize certainly the rune on the back, which is a dire rune. It's actually elfin in origin, which means beware demons. And you see your friend or acquaintance or guy you barely met begin to open it. Would you take any actions, or would you let him do as he wishes?
I would take action.
What would you do?
I would move to strike it from his hands.
Like smack into the dirt?
Well, if it seems like he's not making a conscious choice.
What do you look like? You probably look like
Yeah, I'm just zoned out. I'm kind of like glazed over, almost possessed. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, almost there.
Kind of like I've had too many drinks and I'm sitting on the couch at a party and I have the beer and I'm kind of dozing, but like but like instead I'm like zoned into like have more.
Yeah. You're gonna smack that beer out of his hand.
Take
Okay.
the beer from me.
I need an attack roll from you to do that.
Hold on, I'm rethinking.
Okay. Yes. Beer.
What is this creature?
So he's
Goliath.
okay. So he's like Shaquille O'Neal, almost. He's massive. Goliaths are like humanoids who are extra big humans. They're really strong and
I'm Jack.
fused with like the element of earth.
I wouldn't do anything.
They're kind of stony.
I wouldn't do anything.
Great. You open up the flask,
Great.
and you're gonna have to take a sip from that noxious concoction in there.
It's not my place.
Should I pour it out? Should I pour it into something?
Ooh, I wonder what it looks like. Yeah, I definitely never took a look at it. You don't need to take a whole shot. You just need to take
a
a
little
swig.
bit.
Oh, not too bad.
It looks clear.
That's good. It's a mixture of a number of things. But as you open up the flask, the silence drops over the world like a blanket. Like all of a sudden, all sound
Tommy,
is gone.
I have opened up the flask and I'm taking a sip.
Great.
Which is this.
Been there.
And okay.
And as
You drank out of this?
But like
Yeah.
so,
Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, right.
and it summoned this demon, which annihilated that lich who had that flying citadel. Just winked him out of existence.
drink up, bitches.
Nice. Still alive. I've had worse.
That doesn't taste great.
Ha
I don't remember what I put in that anymore. I made that like 6 to 9 months ago or something like that.
No, dude, that was in my apartment for
For
at
a
least
year.
a year and a half.
The same liquid?
Yeah.
Ugh, that's
Aged.
disgusting.
It makes it better.
ha.
Maybe it's chilled out. I don't know.
What did it taste like? Best guess. Did it
doesn't
taste like
good.
dragon's breath? What did we
It
have?
tastes very different from Bahamut's breath.
Bahamut's breath.
I didn't ever have. Oh, maybe.
I drank Bahamut's breath. I remember.
I did,
will
and I
never
don't
forget
remember.
Daniel Acker's face when all the veins came out of his forehead after he drank Bahamut's breath.
That was good stuff. No, this is totally different. This
It has
is
a little like.
a potent spirit.
It has like an anise like quality to it a little bit. It's like a little licoricey.
Wonder what I put in there.
No, didn't taste good, but I don't know. I drank a lot of garbage in my life. So.
Damnation never tastes good. Be right in front of you. None other than me. It feels so good, baby.
This drink you drank, you were right in front.
Move my legs again.
He's so pleased with himself, this character. I love it. It's me!
Darlings, babies. Oh, don't be so afraid. I'll return at the time of your need to give you what you want. Now just tell me, and you shall receive. What can I do, please? He like walks forward and like goes down onto one knee, bowed in front of you, hand out. Human sized, human shaped. Strong jaw, big lips, expressive eyes. Looks like a human. Dressed. Yeah.
The hairiest arms.
Hairy arms?
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
No, not Robin Williams. That's not who I'm channeling. I'm trying to channel somebody else.
What?
No one, and it's like the worst impression, so
Ted
no one ever
Danson.
gets it. God,
You're
Ted
way
Danson.
off.
Just guess things that you don't think he's doing the impression for.
Please,
Ted Kennedy.
tell me what you...
Kennedy!
Jazzy Demon is
You're
like
right,
this.
it's Ted Kennedy.
Whatever you want, whatever you need, your command is my desire.
So, what our overarching mission is to we gotta get.
Get back to the capital and get that, meet up with that chick who gave you a quest.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing you have going on.
Yeah, so like that's what Aguilar wants. He's like, oh, it's been taking us a long time. You know, he's not very wanting.
Yeah.
So he's like, I would love. Oh, it'd be great if we could get there quicker
Oh,
and fulfill our quest.
well then merely close your eyes
It looks like if
and let me whisper you to your destination.
it's like if Liberace
Tom
was
Oh!
Doctor Strange.
Is it Tom Jones?
Be closer.
Like if
Mick
Liberace
Jagger?
was Doctor
Closer.
Strange. Chats is saying Elvis.
Closer. These are close. But it is pretty theatrical.
It's Mac Mumbles?
No, is it
No, you
Who's
think I'm
the-
doing you?
I don't know.
Wayne Newton? Wayne
It
Newton?
is similar to
Is it
that.
Wayne Newton?
He's
No.
Unusual to be loved.
But
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Jones!
I already said Tom Jones.
Oh,
No,
you
it's
already said
similar. It's similar to all those. I'm doing the worst impressions.
Steven Tyler.
I don't want to admit it. If you guys guess, I will tell you. But
Okay.
I don't want to admit
Wait,
it.
keep
It's so
going,
bad.
keep going.
He's not. All he does is he goes, simply close your eyes, darling, and I will transport you and your friends right to your
Jane
destination.
Is it a man?
It is a man. What do you say?
All right,
No, that's
Aguilar
not
closes his eyes. He wants this at this point, right? He's mesmerized.
I wish whatever you want for it at this point.
Yeah, he closes his eyes.
Oh.
You guys
Curry?
all see this madness.
Is it Tim Curry?
Yeah, it's Tim Curry.
Is it Dr. Frankenfurter?
Yeah, it's Dr.
Yeah.
Frank. Who guessed that? Did somebody guess that?
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job!
Ah, I love
I've been saying since you first started.
it.
since
You've
I
been
first
saying
started-
Isaiah?
I've been saying that impression fills me with anticipation.
Oh,
You need to call a satanic mechanic.
Yeah.
That's great. I love it.
I
Oh, I
love it.
love it, baby. I love it. Ah. Close your eyes, my darlings.
Okay.
You guys do, like you're waiting for something to happen, and nothing happens. You're just standing there with your eyes closed like idiots in the middle of the forest. Who would be the first to open their eyes?
Me.
You're standing in the middle of Greyhaven.
Aglar's the last to open his eyes.
If you guys open, you don't feel anything, you don't hear anything, you don't sense anything, but just when you open your eyes again, you are just standing in the middle of a populous city, 100 miles away, exactly where you want it to be, right in front of the palace where Queen Sophia is currently residing within. You've probably never been here. It's a huge city. Think medieval London crossed with 1800s New York, right? It's just gray, smoke billows from everything. All the buildings are too close and overbuilt. The massive castle is gorgeous. And guards who are just standing there next to the walls, oh, see you guys and go, oh my god. Oh, the rest of your party's with you as well. And your elephant. Well, it's you! It's you! And the other guard takes his horn and gets a lets out a big horn blast. More guards come running out of the gates until there are 2 lines of 6. Open those up. There are 2 lines of 6 guards on either side of you guys. Shining breastplates, scarlet red tunics, these beautiful blue cloaks that flow down their back with black trim. They've got tall holdreds, you know, like a polearm, hands, but standing there, and their helms, which have this awesome like side pieces on that. 2 rows of 6 of them form a strong file on either side of you guys, right in front of the main gates of the castle. And one of the men steps forward, salutes proudly. Salute like that. Your presence is requested by the Grand Council of the Queen herself. Please follow us. And the guards begin to march lockstep through the raised gates into the castle. Would you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Life moves pretty fast. Through the gates, there's a big courtyard. You were here before. It was a while ago. There was a big market taking place. You had a rap battle with a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All that stuff.
Are we wanted in this city?
Yeah, there's wanted posters of a number of your guys around. Ever since you tried to cut out the eye of the Duke.
My talent is wanted. No.
Well, no one knows who you are.
Yeah.
Everyone wants Mac Mumbles. You're just some young guy.
Yeah.
You know, good luck convincing people that you're Mac.
Yeah, he's a young pup. He's got to convince me.
Through the main gates, into this courtyard, there's the keep of the castle itself, and then there's a side gate. 90 degrees from the main castle, out the main wall. Across, the portcullis is raised as you guys approach. And there's this long stone bridge, about 100 feet. In fact, let's clear this really quick. Leading to a huge stone tower. Tower's almost 100 feet tall, and it's built on a rocky prominence that climbs up above the tallest towers in the castle proper. It's kind of set aside from it. Thick stone walls. Guys, you're about to see the most expensive set piece I've ever made.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Dude, you ain't kidding.
Floor after floor.
Why are you hiding in the corners? Does that weigh it down? When did you learn that trick?
Yeah.
I taught myself this one last night.
Who taught you this?
I have the best teachers. Me, myself, and I. You guys are led by your retinue of guards.
Oh. Jenga.
I'm nervous. This is not going to end well.
Into this massive towering structure. Could be lined up a little bit better, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is gonna end poorly.
I think the quarters are okay.
Quarters.
I have had a few shots. That's probably not helping. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Go ahead and put your minis on the top level.
Just kind of chuck them.
Yeah, just throw them up there. Oh wait. Hang on, don't put them there. I'm gonna need at least a little bit of weight. Bad idea, right?
It's a $50
Terrible
castle.
idea. It's great.
That's so exciting.
You don't have a mini. We didn't hook you up with a mini.
Matt probably needs one because I've broken all his.
There's what's left of Darjiki. I'm just using him because. Yeah.
I've broken all of.
Will you put mine? That's me. Will you put him up there for me?
You guys are led through 5 floors.
Yeah, but by Aguilar. Bold. Can we get Chris a mini?
Yes, we definitely can. Oh, I'll put this going off the different side. 5 floors you guys are led up through of a heavily reinforced stone structure. This is the bridge reading off. A huge tower known simply as the turret. You pass on the lowest level, like a gatehouse, and then up through floors of private meeting rooms, a library, a room open to huge balconies, which, right before you reach the top floor, gotta get a good move for our wizard elf.
Great.
Okay, go ahead and put him up there wherever he would be. On the floor right before the very top floor, there are huge balcony windows open, and sticking out into the air, big what is the word? Balcony. Like a balcony extending out over the open air, where you notice some flying animals perched. One of them is a griffin, perched right on the edge, waiting patiently, a saddle on its back. White feathers with some tawny feathers on the crest, down the side, on the wings as well. You've seen it before. You guys are led up to the very top floor. It's probably the rooftop above this, where there's a large meeting table. And gathered around it, a number of the most important people in the whole realm. You notice Queen Sophia hanging out there by herself.
That's how I grew.
Yes, you do. Queen Sophia, of course, next to her, Duke Draymore, a stodgy old man. Yeah, Dick.
Hate that dude.
Next to them,
Goat.
speaking.
Part goat.
You saw him transform into a goat. That's definitely true. Next to him,
I'm
number.
really sorry I said I'd slit your throat if you made it turn into a rabbit.
You're sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. As a friend to friend, I'm sorry about that.
I got it.
I was just really upset that character was going to be some sort of descendant.
Oh, I should have done that. I wish I thought of it. Give you advantage for saying you're sorry.
For sincerity?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or with sincerity.
The chat earlier was no inspiration for Tom's song.
Oh, song? Yeah. I'm going to give you inspiration for
Thanks, man.
that great beat. And then also gathered in that room, a number of other awesome, important people, including Lady Penelope, the Knight of the Spire who rides her griffin around, the one who gave you the quest for the dragon fire. Her eyes light up as you guys enter the room. They're speaking with another group of important personages. I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
Where are you going?
Oh.
30 bits?
Look at all those bits! Whoa! That's our bits! That's our bits! Okay, so you guys at home, we'll do that cheers once David gets back, because I don't want him to escape that torment. But hey,
30
how about a question from you guys watching live? Anybody got any questions for any of us here at the table? We want to ask Chris Ecker what he does with his free time. You want to ask Tom Fonz how he lost all that weight. You want to ask Brian McGrath where he comes up with all these crazy Critchy's concoctions.
Oh!
Do you want to ask me why I still do this?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
What do you guys got? Or what's going on in your lives?
Yeah.
Let's talk about you. Who's got a big exciting thing coming up? What's
Oh,
new?
what's news?
How y'all doing?
How y'all
How
doing?
y'all doing? Y'all like desserts?
Where's Gary? That's a great question.
Great crap. He's at home.
I wore
washing
my,
his tights.
I wore my X-Men t-shirt tonight in honor of what real teammates look like.
Yeah.
In a hope that Gary somehow watches this and is ashamed.
I was so tempted to bring my dog that is named Gary just to out of spite. If I didn't think that he would have marked.
Guarantee you, your dog would have said more English words than Gary does at table.
These
Are delicious.
baked cheese crunchies,
Let's plug 'em.
I think they taste like they've gone through a washing machine.
Oh, let's not plug him.
You just
All
ate
right.
half the
Let's
bag.
see.
So is that good or is it necessity at this point?
High praise.
Pull out your
High praise. I don't have snacks. I asked you if I should bring anything.
I know you did. You did good. You're doing great.
Okay.
It's not as good as Gary,
You don't like
apparently.
him? You don't like him? No, we don't like Gary. You're better than Gary.
Well, some
You are
people
better
do.
than Gary. That's for sure.
Some people love Gary against all odds.
A group of important people have gathered at the highest level of this tower. It's like a war room style meeting. There's a big table. And you guys are escorted in.
Well, we had 30 bits as you.
Yeah,
my
we had his
God.
cheers come
Oh
through.
my goodness.
Okay.
Then we got a quick question from Maecenas. Any plans to bring back the characters from the first season, from the 4E edition?
We've had some cameos. We had Gub showed up briefly in a little cameo. And Dovana in like
Yeah.
a brief cameo.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna do some.
There's
Great
been
talk of
classics.
classics, like doing
Yeah.
a throwback.
Yeah, I think we've got to do
Which
some.
I'm
We
desperate
should.
for.
Oh,
so
I
yeah,
would love
we're trying to work it.
Probably, maybe on like one of these, us doing it weekly, we can
Mm-hmm.
hit a pause button one week on this,
Yeah.
and we'll set the date maybe a couple weeks ahead of time to let you guys know, and then we can do like
Yeah.
a classic campaign, maybe just even a classic dungeon crawl with those guys or something. Does
Be
that sound
awesome.
good, Dave?
Yeah.
Governor Dovana ended on a bummer. Am I not wrong on that, or am I wrong?
Yeah, Dovana had cheated on Gub
Right. Right.
with
But
a gold
yeah.
dragon.
But it was like strategic, and he took it. He
Badly.
took it badly. Okay, great.
Rightfully so.
No, rightfully so. But it's a real bitch of a
I
scenario.
thought my phone buzzed and it wasn't. It was something else, and I've now checked my phone.
You got a drink?
So now I got a drink.
Drink up.
That's a
suck
good
up.
one. How cool.
Cheers.
Lady Penelope, who looks like a musketeer, kind of. She's dressed with a rapier, dressed in like light, billowing clothing. You've seen her riding with a on her griffin mount before, which you guys recognize down there. Leaves this table of important personages: the Queen, the Duke, a bunch of other stodgy-looking people, and one guy who's definitely a wizard. Like, couldn't look more like a wizard. Long white beard, robes with stars and moons on it, big spell book, like. He has like a familiar perched on his shoulder. It's like a
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
weird monster raven thing.
can we get 3? Can you describe 3 people in this council real quick, and we'll have chat name them?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. There's the wizard, a high wizard. There is a rich merchant who is a lady.
Lady merchant.
Yeah. And let's do the. There are 2 Knights of the Spire there. Lady Penelope is one. You've met her before. The other one arrives even as you guys arrive by flying. He flies into the room upon a flying carpet. You guys can name this person as well. He's got like chocolatey colored skin, kind of darker, tawny guy. Huge black bushy beard which curls up off of his chin. And he's dressed like part in partial plate that covers like his arm, kind of gladiator style, and part of his chest. Riding a flying carpet into the room, comes in through the window, skids to hold on the ground, and as he does so, the carpet swirls up his feet around him, wrapping around him again and again and again, until it finishes wrapping him up in a like full body sarong, kind of like clothing option. I am here! Now we may talk. Sorry, I had to come all the way from the Spire. Penelope, I see you're here.
We've got 3 names.
Great.
And they came in order.
Let's hear
no
'em.
repeats.
All right.
The carpet man that just entered
Yes.
is Torgan Ironheart.
Torgan Ironheart.
Ooh, that's good.
The high wizard is Stumbles the Magnificent.
Yes.
Stumbles.
Oh my god, that's a great name.
And then the fancy merchant lady is Ethebric Nifril.
Ethebric Nithril.
Stumbles the Magnificent is a Matt Cook character that that has
We're
yet
waiting
to.
for.
No, we're not. Ooh, it's all he's played.
That's me every time I leave Crit Juice. And I'm like, I was magnificent! Boom!
I'm here! Please, let us speak! And everyone greets him and everything like that. While that's going on, Lady Penelope comes over to Goaz and goes, "You're here! Oh, I've been waiting. Do you have the dragon fire?"
This is the queen? No, this
No.
is the Griffin girl.
Yes, she's like a young, trim, short pixie bob haircut. Fights with a rapier.
Is that who asked us for it, or the?
Yes, she's the one who asked you for it. She's also the one who flew back the queen and the duke
Oh, right,
while
right.
you guys were left to go into the temple. Do you have it? To relight the beacon?
Do one of us have it? I don't remember.
Somebody does. Probably. Who would have it?
You.
I'd have it,
Or
but then
Zorgus.
I pull out the map. And I'm like, you got a rat in the henhouse, baby.
What is this?
That's a part of the Queen's Caravan. You got somebody snitching to the bandits on the far side of the forest. And they're real assholes.
This shows travel times for the caravans.
Did
Bandits?
you do it?
Of course not.
Can I do an insight check?
Yes.
Can I get Cheetos?
Just roll it.
Oh, I don't have the thing anymore. Alright. 11.
11. Ah, yeah, she's like she's telling the truth. She didn't do it.
Alright.
Great. Thank you. No, of course I didn't do it. I will let the merchants know immediately. We'll change their course. Keep the goods safe. Thank you. And the dragon flame. You know we need this to relight the beacon. Only dragon fire can relight the beacon. It's this like little small silver vessel with like a hinged lid, like a little stein that has a little hole in the top. And
I knew that came from me.
And when it's down, the flame burns through the hole like a candle. That's it. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
What will you give me?
I took such a risk. Such a risk trusting. This was the quest given to me. I'll give you my gratitude. My true gratitude. Thank you so much.
I snap her neck.
Alright.
She's like very uncertain for a second. Oh, you throw it to her. She grabs it. Thank you. We must leave immediately. You didn't leave quite yet. Says Stumbles the Magnificent as he steps forward.
Sorry, because I stumbled myself out. Did we do the toast for the third?
No, I don't have anything on my monitor.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I find out what
Got
it is
Got it.
from the tech, we will do a big toast. Tag. Did I scroll? Did I
Or maybe we
scroll
didn't have a
past it?
toast. Maybe it's just 30 bits. I don't know what 30
Let's
bits
see what-
does.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I think you can buy a house.
You can buy a house. No, what I meant to say was, thank goodness you're here. Oh, I'm glad the gods brought you. I was wondering what was keeping all of you, but it's perfect timing.
Can you just make it so he like definitely is audibly stumbling every now like just like whoa, just, we just put that
I'm
on
tripping
him.
on his like clothes.
Just as he's walking around, yeah.
No,
Just every now and then.
Every once in a while, he has a
Daisies. Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops, it is.
Okay, wait. No, wait. So, let me just
Oopsie.
tell me, did you bring it? Did you bring the thing that Duke Dre Mortalo told us about? The flask, the iron flask. Who has it? Who has it? Surely you still have it.
No, I take my little dagger and I just stab him right in that like
Gooch?
you know where where like a when
Who,
a
the
real
wizard?
or, no
big boy, Aguilar, landfill. I sat him right in the crease
He
of
just
like
called me landfill.
where a real nice.
Does he go
I
land?
go landfill, show, and I go.
You get inspiration.
If he
buddy.
called me landfill, I'm just 100% like.
Just when those beautiful heinies have that like real solid
underbutt?
curve into the thing, you know what I mean? I just go bink and I just do a
Take
little bit.
inspiration. I'll tell you later.
And it's like a dog when you like break their concentration. You're like, no, you know what I mean? It's like landfill, no. So he.
But no, who has it? Did you lose it?
I've never been more focused, and I go. We don't have it anymore.
You better roll a deception check.
Great.
And I'll give you advantage because your buddy's helping you out, Chancho. Huh? Oh, you don't have it? Oh no! Oh, whoa! Oops! But no, it's fine.
You're great at that.
I roll down a lot. It's natural.
I love it.
Has to be deception, huh?
Yeah, but you got advantage.
Okay. Well, 1 is a 10, so I drink.
Oh, we have 10 drinks to hand out, actually. How many drinks?
Oh shit! We have 10 drinks we have to drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So that was
I'm gonna do.
2.
I rolled it. I'm gonna take 5 of them.
Oh my god.
You guys figure it out.
5.
I'll take 2. Go. I got a.
I'll
knife in
take
this
2
butt.
too, and you.
Can you hand me? Okay.
Move David's clear.
Okay. Beer. Anyone else
We'll
get
get your
beers?
beer. We'll get your beer.
Okay. Give me a beer.
But my other one is a 19 to deceive.
No, you don't have it anymore. That's the world, I'm afraid, is doomed. Oh, doomed. It says doomed, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's quite. Oh dear, how could you possibly have lost it? Duke Draymore standing at the back of the room going, No, don't ask him. It wasn't him who had it last. I saw them. I saw them summon Asmodeus, the devil himself, within the Lich's chambers, destroying him.
We lost it after that.
It was him who had it. No, that wasn't it. He's young. There was an older version. There was an old gnome. Where did he go that was traveling with you?
He's dead.
He died.
A rock fell on his head. He burned in fire.
Deception check. Rock fell on his head. He burned in fire. Yeah, get better dice.
What's your mod?
21.
Burned in fire with the flask.
Yeah, and there's just like just in like a ripple of reality, just like bunny ears pop up behind Sanjo. And like it's like in Fight Club where it's like, what? You don't really know what happens until you get
It's
this
just like
fucking
flickers?
DVD
Yeah,
and
just
pause it,
flickers.
and you're like, those are tits.
Oh, tits. Nice. I like this movie more now. Okay. Oh no! Oh, you have to tell us exactly where you lost it. We must recover it. You see, the entire fate of the world, the fate of the entire world hangs in the balance. I wrote down all their names. Torgan Ironheart, standing back regarding you guys. No, you guys really crushed those rolls, didn't you?
Yeah, so bad.
Okay, then I know what I'll do. Hang tight, everyone. Hang tight. No, don't worry. Don't worry. No, don't panic. Queen Sophia, don't cry. No, I can do with a spell.
Oh.
Piggly, he says, speaking into his sleeves of his giant voluminous robe, and 2 homunculi come crawling out around his arms.
What are homunculi?
Like little knobbly weird creatures, little
What do they look
misshapen.
like? Lizards?
His first one looks like a raven that has 4 legs
Oh.
Okay.
that walks around.
What? Sorry.
You can just
homod-
next to
what,
that,
what,
then
what
I
is the
fell
term
asleep.
you use? Homongula?
Wake up, Chris.
It's a homunculus.
Homunculus.
You would know as a wizard that they're little creatures that are made by magic, usually from
Yeah.
mud and sticks. But once the spells are cast,
This
they
guy
resemble
sounds like
creatures.
bullshit.
Me?
Hell yeah, dude. Work
Bullshit.
that angle, man.
Work
Lean into it.
that angle.
And there's the one is it looks like a snake, but also with 4 legs.
Okay.
Higgledy and piggledy. Alrighty, here we go.
Pickledy.
Shh. You're beginning to cast a spell.
Parch.
Sonkron.
There's just a light that
Your bright room gets slightly brighter.
Yeah.
I'll cast a scry spell in order to locate the artifact.
Sancrosatius Halotarium Dosiracta!
Light flares from his hand, and then your gooch begins to glow brightly.
I try and do sleight of hand to cover it.
I'm beginning to pick up on something somewhere.
Great.
I'm gonna try and
It's
cover
over
it.
here.
Yeah.
No? Where is it?
Wait, I'm gonna use my inspiration. Gives me advantage. Or gives me a
Yeah,
free
it
roll.
gives you advantage.
Is that what it's supposed
Yeah,
to do?
that's what it
okay,
does.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna drink.
Hell yeah. Well, we all drink on that, right? It's inspiration.
Inspiration.
Wait, we have not once broke the audio.
That's shocking.
How's that?
Amazing.
If you pass this, I'm gonna
Yeah.
break the audio.
Great.
How's that?
One is a crit fail.
Yes.
But that's the lower one, obviously, which the other one is a 20.
That's not possible. That's not possible. You rolled a 1 and a 20?
Oh no, a 20 with my mod.
Oh, that's possible. Okay, so
Well,
you-
it's the same amount.
Listen to your
Math-wise.
heart, you know it to be true.
no.
Good thing I used that inspiration.
Great. So you hide. Bring your hand down to hide.
I just move my junk more in front.
I'm beginning to pick up on it. It's somewhere dark and sweaty. It's wet. And it has a musk. Yes, I smell it.
It was lost in a deep, dark cave.
Yes, I'm picking up
The
on that.
shithole of the Kraken.
Shit, yes, I'm picking up on this.
A watery cavern.
Like, it's watery, it's a bit. Yes, and it's firm. Very firm. Like 2 strong thighs. But that doesn't make any sense. God, that's... Don't quite... Scry should just show him exactly where it is. But you did get a really good roll.
20, sleight of hand. Roll against it.
Okay. I'm gonna spend my reroll. Were you saying boo or boo earns?
What the fuck is Boo Earns?
That was a Simpsons reference. It was a
Oh.
great. It was a great.
Patrick's not here tonight, dude.
Know your audience.
I
Fucking
reject it.
pack up.
What the fuck is boo earns? God damn it!
I got it.
I'm not out of touch. You're out of touch.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
My bad.
Thank you.
I'm not up to date on 1997 television.
I rolled a 25.
Use one of your multiple rerolls.
Me?
Yeah, neuter that.
There it is.
Yeah,
I see
hi.
it.
No, that's
No.
inspiration. One of the coins you got, baby.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch.
What is that? You're just drawing coins now.
No, I really do have a whole. I
No,
mean,
he got a bu- he
He
got
got like
literally
seven.
on
I
the
do have a
fucking
bunch
snack
that
they were
stocked
feeding
up.
him.
Making me reroll. 21.
Still does it.
There it is.
Another
Yes.
reroll.
It's very
Yeah,
nearby.
That's the Mac I love.
We have to drink, by the way. Drink twice now.
Oh yeah, reroll.
The reroll.
27.
Don't use them all, baby.
Drink again. 27.
Another reroll. It's the last one. Don't worry about my mental health.
Drink. You guys all have to drink for each of
I'm
those.
drinking.
rolls. 22.
you shit out of luck, Bri.
Here, this is one from last game. I was holding it for something
It's
special.
so warm.
I've been holding it tight, hoping that I didn't need it for your
How late did we
bullshit.
go? I've already forgotten.
30 more minutes.
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled 20. I thought we were going to midnight.
13. No.
13?
We went to midnight.
Did he pass?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a reroll.
He's gonna.
Everybody drink.
Oh!
Ooh! You know what you can't reroll? A crit fail. You can't reroll a crit fail.
Everybody
Beautiful thing.
can't reroll a crit fail. I rolled a crit fail.
What does that mean?
Yes! That means all 18 of those rerolls were worth it!
You're telling me that the audio didn't go out
Did I
on that.
break it or did I not break it?
He's literally putting on his headphones.
Your ears are bleeding.
It's warning everybody about the audio levels first.
He's like, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
They're still good.
Stop that. Stop. Please stop.
Stop!
He punched me for covering my ears.
You left yourself open by...
I know. Enjoy. Just sit there and enjoy.
Oh my god. I wish you had broken the levels because you'd have to take like 3 shots right now if you'd done
We'd
that.
all have to take shots.
Oh god.
Oh lord.
I crit fail on his ability to perceive where this thing is. Yeah.
He stumbled.
Okay, well I guess you don't have it. So confusing. None of this makes sense now. All right. Yeah, he does. He falls flat on the ground, I guess.
Yeah, this guy seems like an asshole.
No, I heard
We gotta
you
get
say
Chris
that.
into some combat.
You gotta do something
I'm
with
trying,
Chris
but
Zachary.
you
You drove all the way
keep
here.
Keep diffusing the situation.
What do you want?
Nothing. Well, what I wanted was to find that flask. But I suppose we'll have to mobilize. You need to tell us exactly where to find it.
I honestly don't understand. What are we doing up there?
Nobody knows, man.
I will tell you what you're doing up here. You're up here. Guards, don't let them leave until...
Not fighting.
Why do we choose to go up?
Because, well, you guys were escorted up by about a dozen guards after you arrived. I asked you guys if you're going in. You're going in.
Well, we want to talk to our friend the Queen and
Yeah, where the fuck is she?
super sexy Griffin Rider, and we got a little bit of time, and then fucking Duke Greymore showed up and made it the Greymore Comedy Hour again.
No. Now I'm Stubbles the Magnificent. But now listen to me. I'll tell you what you're doing. Your guards, don't let anyone leave this tower right now. No one. Not me. Alright? You don't seem to understand the situation within because you're not being helpful. We have been doing research on this iron flask ever since Duke Draymore returned. It contains, and brace yourselves, the demon Asmodeus, Prince of Hell, the devil. The devil.
This fucking dude. Can I place a spell on him?
He's imprisoned.
Literally, every time you
Yeah.
make that man stumble, I think something is happening.
Yes.
In, like,
To
you're
David.
really good at it.
Yeah.
So good. It's so good.
I am thoroughly impressed and inspired by it.
That flask is capable of doing practically anything. It is a prison for Satan.
Did you say a prison or a prism?
Prism.
Prison. He is restrained within it, which means a couple big things, and I need you to pay very close attention because you're probably the only ones who can help us find it. One, it means, for some reason, the Prince of Hell has been not on his throne for the last, who knows, at least 100 years, probably more. It was recovered from a tomb deep beneath this very city. He's been absent from his pit in hell and trapped within this flask. Now, it is an artifact of unspeakable power. That is why we're trying to find it. Because whoever holds it, essentially has claim over this entire world. And it needs to be us. Us. Wizards at the Alabaster Academy. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Who else should hold it other than the wizards? The wizards should have it.
I'm a wizard and I'm not holding that shit.
Give it to the birds.
You're not a wizard. You don't look like a
Oh,
a
I
self-trained
don't look like a
wizard, no doubt. From the Alabaster Academy.
Yeah, I
don't
am a
think
self-trained
so.
wizard. I just don't have fucking half moons and stars on my goddamn cape.
Yes, exactly. I have moons, half moons, and stars. That makes me a high wizard.
That makes you a spokesperson for Lucky Charms.
And then Chandra's like, woo! And he doesn't
I
know
love
why.
that the half moons and stars are what makes him a high wizard, though. Like
Yes,
you,
yes.
You just had that.
No, that's essential. No, you're being disrespectful. Duke Draymore speaks about this point. You are being disrespectful.
disrespectful. You are not allowing us to leave by placing your guards everywhere.
Well, you're the only ones, says Duke Draymore as he steps forward. You're the only ones, he looks like Richard Attenborough. You're the only ones who have clues about the locations of this flask, which we must own. And pardon me here, Stumbles, the wizards don't get it. We deserve it. Here in the monarchy, the queen has many foes. I'm sure you're aware of this. It's a weapon.
Where is the queen?
I'm sorry, this means
She's right here.
this means we pause.
So I'm pretty young. I don't know who Richard Attenborough is.
Richard
The guy that
Jurassic-
created Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but I'm like so young.
The old guy from Jurassic Park.
It's Ben. No, it's Ben.
Yeah.
That's why you. That's why I had
And
to
his
follow you
brother
in the
David
narration.
is a
Nature-
world maker.
Yeah.
World class documentarian for nature. He did Planet Earth.
There you go. Now you know.
Look,
You're too
Mommy, I
young.
can see the peas. Can't you see the peas? I can see the peas.
Look at that.
No, but
Unbelievable.
all deference to the wizards. It's not important what the wizards want. We need that flask for the military, god damn it, to protect the queen.
Oh, good God.
Who
You
is
all
this?
got different MOs. It's so clear.
Yes, and so we need you to simply tell us everything you know.
It's
And
okay.
you're not going to. I
tell you-
warned you all. I
I'll
warned
tell
you all
you.
that they're not going to follow the
I'll
rules.
tell you right now.
Yes, fine.
What's up the Kraken's asshole?
Well, then we must go inside the Kraken's asshole and retrieve it.
Yeah, go get it.
Good luck.
I warned you all. Didn't I warn you all that you're going to get nothing useful from them?
May I ask the queen?
The little girl? She's
Yeah.
been sitting quiet the entire time at the back of the table. Yes?
You're the only one I trust in this whole gaggle of horse shit.
Me too.
What do you want to do?
Well, it is an awful lot to take in. I mean, for everything they've explained, it's essential that we recover it, because what happens if someone bad gets their hands on this thing? The good people should have it, right?
Who are the good people?
Well, I think we are. She looks doubtfully at Duke Gilmore and the other people assembled. I think we should destroy it. Everyone goes, oh, no, Cook! You know, there's a big uproar. Destroy it! Are you crazy? I think
We should destroy it.
Wait, destroy it? No, I don't think that's.
What would happen if you destroyed it?
Wait, you destroyed the most potent artifact in the with your known memory?
How? Okay, so let's say this. Let's say we crawl all the way up the Kraken's asshole.
We've been in
And-
places worse.
Yeah, this guy has. Look at that face. That's not the face of a man.
And
who's stupid.
Aguilar tries to make a face that makes it like look. He's not a great looking dude, but he tries to look.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm weathered.
Rough stuff. Drink.
Up a
You're on your
Kraken's
phone?
asshole.
You're on your phone? Drink. Let's say we get it. Let's say we discover that we have to destroy it. How?
Aguilar crit fails his facial making.
He looks real good.
So he goes like, tries to go like, and he kind of just goes, and like kind of like this like, he does like a duck
smile.
face or something. You know, he does something that's really like the hip pose instead.
Okay. Everyone goes, this is very confusing. To destroy it, well,
How would you even destroy such a thing?
I can't even imagine. I mean, supposedly you could just. Well, I mean, there's ancient rumors that beneath the three ancient towers of the realm, Tower White, Tower Grey, and Tower Black, reside three pools of ancient power. Anything doused within all three pools is destroyed utterly. So goes the legends.
Who's saying this?
Stumbles the Magnificent. Well,
Great, we've gotten all we need.
And
well, yes,
so-
except for the flax.
And so, but though, like
I'll
look
do.
at
I'll do
this
an. I'll do
other
an.
map.
I'll do an insight.
Where
on
would those
Stumbles.
towers be?
What are you doing?
An insight on Stumbles to see if he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a 5.
Yeah, he's telling the truth. It doesn't matter where the towers are. What matters is where the flask is. Why would anyone want to destroy
But
it?
I'm saying, let's say we crawl all the way up the Kraken's
You are very
asshole.
expressive about the Kraken's
Like
ass.
we get way up there to the point that we're almost in whatever
Describe it.
whatever organ would come.
Cloaca, yes, cloaca.
So we're like up there, we find it, take it out. Let's say you don't make it, Dribble Chin, and we're just like,
Stumbles the Magnificent, I'm a high wizard.
yeah. Let's say you don't make it, and we're like, oh, we got it, like, we have to destroy it. Where do we go?
To the three pools.
I'm asking where those are at, you little asshole.
And I already told you, beneath the 3 towers of the realm.
And where are the 3 towers?
Is that common knowledge?
It's
If it's
common
common knowledge, I'll shut up and we can move on.
Yeah, it's probably common knowledge.
All right, great.
Great.
Bye.
You're right, you can figure it out with a little time in the library.
And out of here.
You're not going anywhere, guards!
I place.
I punch a guard.
I place a spell of
You'll do no such...
Tasha's laughter upon him.
You're gonna try and cast a spell and do...
Yeah.
You're gonna try and punch a guard? Go ahead.
Whoa.
I'm gonna grapple a guard.
That
Wait,
all sounds reasonable. I want to get a
Debatable?
spell from Chris first.
You can do whatever you want.
but because we said them at the same time, could
Yeah, you better roll initiative. Roll d20.
But can he balance his next move upon the outcome of my move?
Sure.
No, you guys need to
Depends
decide
who
who's
goes
going
first.
first.
I want to go first.
Or
You
you
have
could
to roll
shout to
for it.
him, wait! And, you know, do your thing.
Yeah, do your thing
Wait.
first.
That's the way you do it. Okay, you're going to cast Tasha's hideous laughter upon the wizard.
Yeah.
Stumbles.
Yeah. Which dice do I roll with?
D20
The-
probably.
One with the most size, this fellow.
That one, but you don't like that one, the green one.
Great.
Okay.
What do I need?
Oh, you just cast it, actually. This is Tasha's hideous laughter. I'm going to roll to try and resist it. Because it's just going to work unless he fails. So he has a +4 to his wisdom, and you probably have a DC 14. So I have to roll 10 or higher to resist this. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So
Automatic.
Whoa.
Damn.
Nothing we can do.
your spell is cast upon him, and he dispels your magic as it surges out at him. Oh, what is your word to summon the spell?
Pike.
It's he's completely. His spells are all plosives. Arch. Pie.
That should be a character thing. That should be a character thing. They're all plosives.
Punch.
What?
Well, you did learn magic
In the
as a
wilderness.
pothead in a pawn shop.
Piddle.
So,
I don't know what you're playing at. So stumbles magnificent again. Step moving forward slightly. But I know that you're not telling me everything. I'm taking all of you back to the Alabaster Academy to extract your secrets by any means necessary.
You're right. I'm not telling you everything. I'm a big star. Hit it.
hit it!
Boom, 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 boom.
I want you guys are
Every night I think about you. Every night I want it to be true. I wish that we could be so in love. Tell me something that I don't know. I know you want to do to and fro. You want to have the life, and I do too. So let's do it, baby. Let's just let's chill out. That's what I remember of the song, guys. Keep the rhythm going. I'll think of it. No.
silence falls over the room.
And while that happened, Aguilar knocked out all the guards.
Well, I do want to point you guys are pretty well overnumbered. You're on the 5th floor of this tower. There's one way out of
But
the
there's
tower.
literally no one below us.
That's not true.
Oh!
There are at least a dozen guards who came in with you guys.
They're in the room, aren't they?
Right, but we kick one down, they're
Too
all
much,
gonna go
too
down
many
that
people on
spiral
this top row.
staircase.
So yeah, there's probably 6 guards on the lower level and maybe 6 on the level you guys are on. Plus the mage, Penelope, Duke Barrymore, some other people. We better roll initiative, guys.
Whoa!
What does that mean?
Drink your drink!
First it means drink your drinks. Cheers.
Brian, you go first because you and you go twice, man. You got surprise on these motherfuckers.
Oh, gotcha. I'm the guy. But give you my initiative anyway.
Please do. Roll d20 and your dex mods.
Roll that d20.
Aguilar has an 18.
And let's see if Dex mod.
That's really high.
Which is that?
8.
Ooh, 8 for Mac.
That's a 19, buddy.
Tipsy's in there with you.
Injury.
19.
19, that means you gotta go first.
20!
Oh,
Sorry, I'll take.
I
he can go
stand
first if he wants. He's the
corrected.
No,
fucking
you go
guest.
first.
Shancho. Well, before
Just
anybody
give
gets
me
to go,
my D4 back.
before anybody gets to go, now that combat has been initiated, don't eat that. Brian, you get to go because you have surprise, and you're going to get to go again on your turn.
Okay, so
Shancho.
so I'm going to try to grapple, like as we're trying to leave, right?
Yeah.
So then there's a guy by the door. I'm kind of try and grapple him, and I'm gonna use
Roll
my,
up, sir.
yeah, I'm gonna do my first attack to do it, and it is a crit.
We didn't break it. Is
Now
it
he's just trying to break it.
Yeah.
It's a 20.
Please. Good idea. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a crit guy or crit J. Crit J 20.
Ooh, woo!
Hit. All right, sir. How much damage do you do? Oh, this is a
well,
grapple.
it's a grapple.
Okay.
So I don't know that I actually get. I think I just automatically
Break their
grapple, and then I can do my second attack and hit him.
Give grapple and suplex on a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like maybe it's a grapple choke. Like I'm killing him.
Yeah, it sounds
I'm
like it
going
is
at it.
because your critical hit is from 26th circle.
Hey, 26 circle.
I don't know this name yet, but it's great. Mississippi Rug Burn.
Oh,
You
good
gain
name.
1 extra free unarmed strike for the duration of the fight that does 2d6 points of friction damage.
Holy shit.
Ooh, that's good.
So you grapple this guy, and then you start
then you just start
frictioning
This is
this
for
running
the
thing.
duration
around
of the
in a
fight,
circle.
though.
Yeah.
So
everybody
after I'm burning your guy, okay?
Yeah, don't.
2d6.
Seriously, all night tonight, everybody's touching my shit.
Oh. 2d6. What?
friction
Friction
damage.
damage.
Friction damage.
So if we're going against some fucking
All right.
I'll do it again.
scarecrows, they better watch out.
I borrow one
Are
of
we
yours?
truly only going for 12 more minutes?
I think so.
Okay.
We can go a little longer if you
Let's
guys
go a
want.
little. Let's go till a minute.
We only just started.
Seriously.
Roll the dice then.
I'm going to. So, David, this is my second attack and my free attack that I was rewarded for my crit card, okay?
Yes, sir.
One of those is a crit!
Please stop.
Is that not good? I'm trying to look up to the crit gods.
It's not fun.
No, I don't think it's fun. I just think I'm trying to just do it. I feel bad. Somebody took the time to tweet
Come up
that
with a thing?
crit Jake, and we can't even break the
Do
audio.
we get? So you rolled another 20 on your
did.
bonus attack.
I
Did
did.
that crit? Does that cause a nested
causes
crit
a
card?
Yeah,
That's exponential crits.
Half house call. This is from Maggie Zielinski.
nice, Maggie.
From over at a copse of nearby trees, well far away, a great spear comes flying in a perfect arc to strike your enemy for
Drink
a.
now, dude. Check your phone. Drink a drink. Welcome to the party, pal.
This is a 2-part one, so I've got to look it up.
No problem.
An additional 3d8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Ringing in your ears, nay, your very soul is the call
soldiers.
of Dol Dorn. So someone goes,
Oh.
Dol Dorn!
Why are you on my dice?
I need dice, I'm sorry. Can I have 3d8?
Oh, wow.
I'll go on
that takes
back.
some
No, here, I
time.
pull one.
That's way
I do
back.
too, but I
Was this guy, this is all directed against one guy.
Kill him.
Brian, is this all directed against one guy?
I guess so, because the attack was, right?
Yeah.
Unless,
Kill
the-
him.
unless that extra 3d8
Throw that
can go
dude
somewhere
into
else.
other
Do you
people.
want to describe how he gets annihilated? Because he gets
There's
annihilated.
2d8.
I mean,
Shove that dude into someone
if
else.
the spear could go into someone else, that'd be awesome. But that's
I
your
think that
call.
works for me. Do you want to just
So-
destroy 2 dudes?
Yeah. So the spear hits. I guess I'm next to 2 guys.
wizard.
So
Yeah, somebody hit that fucking wizard.
2 of the guards. You wade
Yeah.
into battle.
I mean, I don't know that I know if the can I have it hit the wizard?
That showed off.
No, I think it's got to be the guys you're engaged with. This,
Okay.
by the way, is the wizard and. This is
All right.
someone else.
So the guy I'm choking takes 10, 20, 21, 20 something.
You pop his head off. You pop his
24
head off
damage.
his body.
So I grapple him, put him in a headlock, and then just kind of tighten it. It blood vessels him, and he's done.
The guard
And
drops to the
then
ground.
the spear comes like as it was gonna hit him, and instead it hits the guy that's right next to him because I've choked him out. He dies, and then the guy who's next to me was boom.
Chancho, you're up. think, right? You're done.
Yeah.
2 guards full dead around Aguilar.
I don't know if inspiration normally happens when you get 2 crits in one turn, but I don't
Does
know.
not. Chancho, this is the wizard. He,
Great, and he's right next to Ganzian, right?
Ganzian,
Yeah.
for sure.
Great.
This is what's his name? Stoneheart? The other guy, the guy who came in on the flying carpet. Torgen Ironheart.
Great.
He strides forward into battle as well, going,
You've drawn the first blood! Now I shall reclaim your blood in the name of the Spire!
So that?
this guy. Right here, Torgen Ironheart. What are you doing, Chanch?
I'm gonna go after the wizard who was trying to cast a. He seemed like he was trying to get us out of there.
Yo, he's really trying to cast a
I'm
spell.
gonna like jump and like slide and then jump up on him and try to stab him.
Go right on ahead.
And then I have advantage on because I'm an assassin. I have advantage on characters that haven't moved yet. So I'm gonna roll this again, or haven't acted yet on this turn, and that's a crit fail.
Yeah.
But I'm a halfling, so I get to roll that again.
You bastard.
Yeah, I love it.
Hate it.
Oh, and it's a 2.
2.
So then it's an 11. So it's 20.
20 points of damage.
No, 20 versus AC.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, so then the
So
20
you come
is for
flying leap towards this mage.
11 points of damage, and then I do a 16 versus AC with a sneak attack. So I go with Rat Fang, and I'm like, ha, with the real big thing, and then as I cross over this way, my other short sword comes up, like, through my sleeve, like that. So it's two-pronged attack. And
Assault!
Scream stumbles as you fly into him.
12 points of damage plus,
Okay.
oh, what is that? 3, 5, 11. So 12 plus 11, so it's 23 points of damage
Wowzers.
against the wizard. And I'm like, knock it off!
You slice
Stand
him.
down!
You viciously slice him to pieces.
And then I'm gonna slide back the way I came.
So he's right back by me.
Great, so we'll just leave you right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I'm assuming like that we're by the door because I went towards the door.
Yeah, we'll say the doors
Is-
for all these are in this corner.
Great.
That just goes
So I was trying to mess with dudes that were by the door.
Yeah,
They were
I
bad guys.
removed those 2 guys
Perfect.
already. Great.
Perfect.
The bad guys go before you guys can take another action, unfortunately. The wizard has his hands already raised, is bleeding profusely, I guess, from the vicious attacks.
Savage brutes! Monsters! I shall condemn you to the floating spheres of Acadalion!
He says as he gestures, unveils a complex command, and is going to try to pin 2 of you guys into floating spheres that bind you in place, wrapping you up in little balls of energy. You just kind of be pinned. So he's going to target probably.
What's the host thing mean?
Someone else who was broadcasting directed their channel over here.
Hey,
Oh my
hey.
God. Thanks, Painted
Thank you,
People.
Painted meeple.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's
I was
awesome.
like Painted Meeple.
Aguilar and
Ganzian?
Ganzian, yes, I'm going to get this right one of these times. Both of you guys need to make a wisdom saving throw for me to avoid being totally immobilized by this spell.
What type of dice?
Roll d20, the one you were rolling before, and you guys need to beat a 14.
Which guys? Me too?
No,
11.
Check your wisdom save.
yeah, I don't believe it's high enough to do that.
14.
I don't know what that means.
Oof, 14. I'm going to spend my last reroll to make me reroll that one.
Oh, wisdom. What did you just do?
Wait,
Wisdom save, yeah.
Wisdom
You-
save.
I think
I
you
know,
failed
I
that,
know, but
unfortunately.
wisdom 12 plus 1 plus 5?
You have a +5 in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, saving throw. It says plus
You pass. Ganzian passes. Aguilar, what'd you roll?
I'm just double checking I don't have anything else that lets me do other save things because I don't know my character well enough, but I think I fail. I have my thing that gives me a +1, so the first one actually was a 15,
Okay.
but this one's a 9.
You
unless I
fail.
have-
So
what is it? A wisdom?
Whenever I.
Yeah, that's what, just chat, not me.
Yes.
Aguilar is suddenly floats up off the ground into the air, and then a.
It wouldn't be a deck save, would
Nope, wisdom only.
it? Okay, thank you.
Aguilar is suddenly floats up. You go totally weightless. You float up off the air a couple feet, and then all of a sudden,
I'm like encased.
in a bubble of force that holds you in place. You can't move, can't attack. You can still shout and do whatever like that, but you can't attack anybody. Ganzient, the same aura of force starts to surround you, but you manage to fight it off with your arcane wisdom. You see that the wizard is forced to concentrate on this spell.
Yeah, fuck this dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Don't worry. I'll stop all of them, everyone. And I'll bring you dragging and screaming back to the Alabaster Academy if necessary. Okay.
The Alabaster Academy is... I hate that name so much. It's so uppity. I hate it. I don't know why.
Prove it.
Use your anger.
Ganzin, it's your turn.
So, what are my options here? Can I use a spell?
You can attack?
You can totally use a spell.
I don't think I'm very strong in attack, though, right?
No, but you can attack with a spell, is what I mean.
With a spell?
Yeah.
So why do you throw so many dice?
He's a different guy.
Because I'm a rogue, so I have a sneak attack option where I can like do extra damage because they don't expect. So they block. They like see one attack coming, and they're focused on that. And then as a sneaky little fucker, I'm like, and I do extra damage.
Okay, I'd like to use lightning bolt.
Oof. That's a good one. Who are you targeting with that?
The wizard.
Okay. It shoots a whole blast of lightning out. So that's a
I
good
should
choice.
shake the table.
You probably shouldn't. Okay.
I'm so excited about Chris.
Wait, it might hurt somebody else on my team?
If there's anyone behind him, but none of your guys are behind him right now.
Okay.
Just a bunch of guards.
Because you're right here and you're going to blast him
I
that way.
need to get
No, this is perfect. So what you need to do for that is you need to roll. So we have a bunch of d6. He needs to roll 6 d6.
I have so many d6.
I have 2 right here.
Here's
Can you
3,
give him 6?
4.
And you need to
5,
tell me what
6.
spell, what word you're using to cast that spell.
Better start with a fucking explosion.
It's a lightning bolt, remember.
Pisha!
A true bolt of lightning leaps from your hand directly at this guy. Okay, he gets to make a saving throw. His saving throw is only going to save him half.
Yeah.
Pisha. When you
Screws
called
it
it
up.
well, it just said Pika. Like it's
Yes.
You catch this guy. You catch this guy.
it's not that different.
Oh yeah, boys. What about his winter is coming? Winter is coming soon for us.
The lightning bolt catches him full on. Full on. Roll those dice and add them up for me.
Winter is coming.
For us.
Come on, no one called that out at the time.
Yeah, we did. We talked about the HBO lawyers being at home watching, being like, "He fooled us again."
He got away with it!
Escaped out.
He got away with it!
10, 16, 18, 22, 23.
23, and he fails.
Right?
He takes full damage.
10, 13,
Or he will.
16, 23.
Your lightning bolt catches him full on, and you know this is going to incinerate him to pieces. However, he flings one hand out. He has a defensive spell prepared that can let him deflect this lightning bolt into one of your friends. He throws his hand out and goes, "Resistio!" Now I need you to make a. Who makes the save in this case?
Probably the person getting
I have a
killed.
Resistio soundbar and it's a piece of shit.
Alright, if I roll higher than a 8, no, 10. I have to roll higher than a 10 in order to resist this. 9.
9.
I'm unfortunately out of rerolls. Anyone want to spend a reroll on me?
Yeah. I don't have any.
Tom?
Why would I spend a reroll?
You would never, and I would never. I have so many, and I'm never gonna give them.
Resistio! And then it does nothing as your lightning bolt overpowers his deflective spell. He's engulfed in blinding white light. For a moment, you just see his black skeleton outlined, and then his body is hurled through the very window that guy came
Holy
in.
shit, Chris.
Chris! That's your first kill.
Dude, we didn't know you were gonna be this intense about it. That was graphic. Like, what the fuck?
It's a fucking friendly
That
game,
guy
man.
was a piece of shit.
Why
Yeah,
did
you're
you?
right. You're right. That's true. That's
Why
true.
did he kill someone?
They killed the High Wizard of the Alabaster Academy! Shouts Duke Draymore, pointing at them. They've gone mad! Stop them! Alert all the troops! Get the princess, queen, get the queen to safety! Okay, the rest of you guys get to go at this point. That doesn't sound good, obviously, but there are 4 guards left on your level. You know there are more guards down below, and a 100-foot bridge to get across, to get back into the actual freaking castle. And then where you're going from there, I don't know. I don't know. You're burning literal bridges, but I love it. I love it. Aguilar, you're up, followed by Mac.
So
Well, I don't think the queen.
Tom
I
hasn't
think
gone
this
yet.
goat's a bully.
Tom hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
Tom goes last. You rolled 8.
You had a surprise round.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was in a bubble that was held by
You
the guy
still
who
are.
died.
You can make a. Oh, he's dead.
He's
So,
dead.
whoop! You pop. You land on the ground.
Focusing.
Okay,
You're okay.
so I'm okay.
Yeah, it didn't work as well as I hoped. I didn't expect you guys to have a wizard blasting lightning bolts.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right.
You're surrounded by 4 guards who are shocked. Will be hitting you with an axe as soon as
So
possible.
we're ready to, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to grapple the closest one to me.
Great. Roll it up.
That is a 20.
It hits.
Okay, so he's
Seize the guard. Yank
he's
him in.
grappled,
Yep.
and then I'm going to use my next 2 hits. One of which is my
Your bonus one from your crit.
yeah. Can I have
What do you need?
can I have the gray and the
There you go. Just
Okay.
take it. Okay, roll those up. Mac, you'll be next.
Okay.
sorry, I'm just trying to
And then the bad guys. go.
make it go a little faster. So
Yeah.
I'm popping these guys. I think I would know my basic stuff already, but don't.
It's okay. You'll figure it out here.
One is a 24,
To hit.
and one is a 20.
Hits as well. These guards are pretty easy to hit. Actually.
Yeah.
So you go wading in against this guy, and
Kind of, I grapple him like I'm going to use him as a shield, and then I just kind of am like while I'm grappling him, I'm like just digging his ribs like
dies.
bouncer style. Like I'm just doing like
he goes limp in your arms as you start pummeling his rib cage.
okay,
He's either dead or unconscious. Doesn't matter too much to you. But he's going to be a great human shield.
great. I have him as a human shield.
As you go wading forward into combat. Yep, love it. Mac.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try something I haven't tried before. It's similar to something I've had before. I'm gonna try Shatter.
What are you looking at? Is this your character sheet?
Yeah,
These
I mean,
are-
I know it's a psychotics version of how to do a D&D, but
I
I
couldn't
don't
even
know.
imagine how I could produce papers that look like that.
You take photos of
That's what he's done.
snapshots of your computer and looking at D&D things, so you have literally like the verbatim D&D language, just like this is what it is.
This
Tom.
is so you took your phone, you took
Foolproof.
pictures of your computer screen,
Foolproof.
and then edited them together.
So if you
into a
ask
document
me,
and then printed
I'll
them.
literally go, well, that's interesting when you ask, David. I'll tell you exactly what the script tells, because I don't know
Okay, no,
anything.
this is great. I'm glad to see this. This is great.
You shouldn't be.
Okay.
It's like a
And
it's like a crutch.
I'm raging at this point.
I do not doubt that. Do you let out a little yell as you rage, or what is it?
It's he's normally pretty calm, but he kind of like just burls up, and his neck hairs kind of are bing bing bing.
Neck hairs are going pew pew pew.
You know,
Raging.
Raging.
Sure.
I mean,
Okay.
rage.
Alright, so I'm
What
gonna
do you
try
do?
Shatter, which works very similarly to Dissonant Whispers. It's like by the way, what is the square footage of this top area?
Literally what you see here.
No, I know, but like feet-wise.
These are 5 foot squares.
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35. So it's 40 feet by 40 feet.
Okay.
And then stone walls
So-
with windows set into it.
And then, sorry, who is who here?
This is the only
Drink.
active foe. This is the.
Great.
Sorry, I should put some other guys on here.
That's all I
These
have.
are these
I've
coins are
literally
guards.
been told that I'm the only one allowed to be on here.
That was the crit, or that's the crit god rule. You're moving in on Torgan Ironheart,
Yeah.
who came in on a flying carpet. You're stepping up against the Knight of the Spire?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. I remember Night Aspire. Wasn't that a thing?
It's what Penelope is as well, Lady Penelope.
Oh.
Essentially what you guys are getting the Dragonfire for. Good! I hate to kill a defenseless man, but you leave me no choice.
I'm just gonna go straight into my shatter. I feel like.
Go ahead. So he's still talking, you just blast him.
I just
Okay.
go. I whisper first. I go, bing bang bong, all night. Bing bang bong in the daytime too. Bing bang bong in the brunch times as well. Bing bang bong in the middle of a midnight snack if you want it. Bing bang bong. And it's like a really bad mid '80s like.
I'm loved. No.
Tom
I guess that's to
Fonz,
the
I
tune
can't
of-
love you more than you playing a bard.
I'm
It's the
ripping
greatest-
off something.
It's the greatest gift to the world of all time.
No, I'm
Night love.
yes, that
no,
works
it's
too.
the other one. It is like a bing bang bong. It's like bong.
It's girls on film. It's girls.
Girls on film.
That's what I'm ripping off.
Yeah.
So it's a horrendous facsimile of that, but loud and tinny and
You're
horribly mixed.
You're singing it live, so I bet it's horribly
Yeah, it's
mixed.
a-
You're shattering his eardrums.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know how that works?
No.
You have it all
course
printed
not.
out.
No, but this is a second level. It's an evocation.
So
How does
spell.
this is my first time using this. How does an evocation?
So it's a spell you're casting, which is
But it's
great.
not like a cantrip. I have to roll for it. Yeah, I have to roll a d20.
Let's hear. A sudden, painfully intense noise erupts from a point of your choice. That's accurate so far. It's going to hit everybody in a 10-foot radius. That's just him. He has to make a con save, so
Yeah.
it hits him automatically. He just has to make a save.
Oh yeah, right. That's just like.
Yeah, and it's going to do 3d8 points of damage.
Yes.
So you have 3d8s?
I do. I'm writing with them.
Okay, then I just have to make my save. If he succeeds on his save, he only takes half damage.
God bless.
Plus, let's leave the door open if we're hot. We can do that.
It's very warm in here.
Yeah, it is warm.
Like something kicked on for a second. I was
No,
just
the air
thinking.
conditioner. It's very grateful.
I rolled an 18. He passes your saving throw. He's only going to take half damage from this.
Right. That is.
12.
Yep.
He takes 6 points of damage as you slam him with a sound attack.
What do you think?
Now the dude tried to usher out.
Oh, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to that beautiful Goliath over there.
You're learning.
He did it.
He's growing.
Guys, Tom, since he last played, has learned some of his sheet. He's really
Have
good.
James been playing this game for like 25 years?
Yeah.
But this is Tom.
But this is just like, have you ever seen the depressing De Niro movie Awakenings? Like, that is me.
Oh my
D&D.
god, that
It's-
movie is so awful.
I think I'm gonna learn, and then it's gonna wane
That movie, it's like
away.
Flowers for Algernon.
It is
It's so
exactly
hot
like
in here.
Flowers
The
for
mini chocolate peanut butter cups have
Melted.
become one giant
Peanut butter cup.
peanut butter
Sounds ideal.
Tower.
bin.
All right.
Uh,
I'm on
I'm
my
giving-
phone. I will drink for it, but I just need to get some pics.
Get those picks, sir. Mac, your turn is done. The guards come charging. Let's see, we've got 3 guards. They're going to attack Aguilar, the screaming, raging man.
Wait. What's my bardic expert? What do I get? What does that mean?
That means that you get you get an extra d6 on. Oh wait, the creature gains 1 bardic inspiration die at d6. So you get a d6 on your next roll. Like if you're trying to get out of that weird little bubble you're in, or whatever.
He's
the
already
hell.
out.
Of it, but
What is
yeah.
your AC,
Whatever you
Aguilar?
need, baby.
17 right now, I believe.
The guards rush in towards you.
Well, hold on. I'm raging. Let me see if I get anything on that.
You don't have a 17 AC.
Yeah, I do. I have a thing on my junk
Uh-huh.
that makes it bigger.
Wow.
Barbarian and magic item.
Wow. They charge in towards you, swinging as hard as they can, and their blades just hit rock-like skin. They do not manage to hurt you.
Cool.
You laughingly throw them away. It's a different story from Mac. Mac, what is your AC?
My AC is 15.
What? Wait, what?
He steps in towards you as he reels back. This is Torgen Ironheart, Knights of the Spire.
Do, man. Do
what you do.
Knights of the Spire are not so easily shattered. He lunges in. He slams a hand into your throat, and with his other hand pulls out a beautiful short sword shaped like a kind of like a teardrop, and just quickly stabs you twice, chest and down below. You're gonna take 20. You're gonna take 33 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Time out.
33 points of damage.
33 points of damage. You don't. That's all you have. You only have 33.
He didn't level up. I didn't level up.
Didn't level up.
And you didn't let me level him up.
You died?
I did not let him.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
Wait, you
Chris,
died?
You took my place, bud. Have fun.
Wait, no, hold on.
You're in.
Back.
You're the
Do I got
top.
anything else?
Yeah, you can. That's it for my guys. What's your the queen's there? Lady Penelope is there as well. The other knight of the Spire. Her rapier is out in her hand. She's looking around at you. Torgon just drops your body to the ground with a boom.
He was rude about it.
How the fuck did this happen?
He was rude, not nice, not nice.
Tom just died.
Yeah, dude, Torgon.
He dies every time.
You picked a fight against the Knights of the Spire,
really die?
sworn protectors of
We got
goodness
fight
and
with
truth
What?
within the Green Wall.
You died, dude.
You're liars, you're disseminators, and you hide the most dangerous artifact. You are demon tainted in my decision. Lord.
No. This is demon tainted. Boom.
Lord
He's Gucci me.
He's really,
No!
you actually have it, you can hold it up. And Brian.
No!
What? I actually had to put it on my gooch.
Yes.
They all stagger backwards. Or he staggers backwards, and the other guards do. They do have it! Demon tainted! Demon tainted!
Literally.
Oh my
How many
god!
guards are left?
Just 3.
Yeah.
These 3 guys, and then
I
this
could kill all
badass.
3 guards by myself.
Lady Penelope, the other knight of the Spire, has not taken any actions yet. She seems very uncertain. I knew you. I thought I knew you. What is that?
Who's she talking to? Us or
Yeah,
them?
you
Yeah.
guys.
She's just trying to see, like,
She's really a real.
like, who is she supposed to go after, us or her fellow Spire?
She's a real crisis of conscience here. You have to surrender that to the Queen and to the Duke.
Not the
Put it
Duke.
down. I know you're good people.
Not the Duke.
Can I use a spell?
Yeah.
Fog cloud.
Chantra, you grab this thing first.
For my conch.
You do
Chantra,
get a
Chantra.
chance to go before your wizard companion, but you guys obviously can make eye contact and decide what you want to do. As soon as you grab it, of course, it vibrates through your being. You hear that? Darling, I can make all the troubles go away. Just trust me. No need to destroy the
I
flame.
thought I killed that guy. Oh wait, that's
This is another
the flask.
This is
Yeah,
the
go.
flask.
Flask is this guy.
Now don't you know that I've only been good to you? Just what you ask. Why mistrust me? The only ones to mistrust are these other humans who are turning yourselves against each other.
Voiceover artist from
You can take
Aladdin #9.
you can take the power if you want. Make yourself the ruler of the Greenwald. Why not?
What do you want?
Only to serve
Serve who? Yourself?
the powerful.
I got no interest in the powerful, asshole.
Okay.
Wait,
So
is
you
he got
just-
unlimited power?
Shut up in there!
Yeah, unlimited power.
So he could bring Tom back to life?
Yeah. Oh, of course I can bring him back to life. It'd be child's play. Just open the flask, take a sip, whatever you wish.
Is there?
Let me out. Let me
Wait,
into you.
Tom's not full on dead. He's just
No.
bleeding out.
No,
right?
he's bleeding out.
He is
yeah.
bleeding. He's not.
Oh, he's not
He's 0
dead.
hit points. No.
Well, he has a couple moments. He's unconscious and he's bleeding out. Like in real life, if you give medical attention to him pretty quickly, you can save him. But if you don't, or if you have to like abandon the tower suddenly because the fight's turning against you and you leave him there, he'll die.
So similar to me drowning?
Just
Yeah,
a
very similar.
a Brian question.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something that if we finished the flask, something happened?
I'm not touching that flask.
There's quite a bit in there.
I'm just saying
I've never
that's
really
a goal.
spelled out what's going on.
Okay, all right.
You're literally making deals with the devil.
Yes.
So
it's not great.
Yeah,
You made too
I
many
was
deals
just
with them.
indulging the thought. I'm not going to actually make it.
But so far, it's only worked out good. He's only helped you and done things that you've asked him to do.
With a small consequence of having to take a sip out of that piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Well,
And
there's always a
that
cost.
crosses the line.
There's always a cost.
So is it now me?
It is you. It sounds like he spent his turn talking to the flask.
All right, so we got the girl
Delayed
with the
release.
dagger, then 3 guards. Is that it?
Yes. And then there's more guards.
Well,
in
if
the
I go
level.
first, I'm gonna go stand down.
It sounds like Chris has a chance to go. Or, I'm sorry. Gansians.
I'd
I drink to you, David, for finally getting it.
I got it. That's the second time.
Well,
Gansians.
you gotta
have
do
your
it.
fog cloud.
You gotta do it a couple
So
times.
fog
in a row
cloud
for me to
would
believe
fill
it's
this entire
real.
chamber with obscuring mist, and it would make it easy to slip out unnoticed.
that's what I'm planning on doing.
But also understand that we're on the top floor and there's nothing but guards on every floor under us.
You shout to each other in the heightened pitch of battle.
I'm
And I'm
not
a
worried
corpse.
about the guards. I don't want to kill the girl.
We're not gonna kill the girl. She's our only friend.
Then why is she throwing a dagger in our faces?
No, the
Two
queen, the child queen is different than the Griffin Rider knight.
I don't want to kill her either.
I don't either.
We want to kill the other.
So figure out a
other
way.
dude.
Figure out a way to spare.
I already used
The queen.
Tasha's laughter. I can't use
But you
that
got
again.
more than that, right?
You've got one. You've got your big daily.
Yeah, but that's a killer. I don't know what that would do.
Yeah.
What is Phantasmal Killer? No, sorry. What is
That's another good one.
what is Phantasmal Killer?
That summons the most horrifying thing
Or
a
use
person
that
can
one.
imagine, and it's visible only to them. And it basically.
blow her out the goddamn tower.
Them, just put them against the wall.
Oh, what were you saying? The phantasmal one? It's
What
like-
is Chill Touch?
That one's a lesser spell. It,
What
like,
does it do?
if you grab somebody, it does damage to them and kind of freezes them in place. It makes it so they're slower. Slows them.
But what the phantasmal? What were you saying it was? Like they would
Phantasmal Killer makes their worst nightmare appear to them. Only they can see
see
it,
Dave Push Marshmallow Man.
and it might kill them.
What is Featherfall?
What did you do?
Featherfall would let you jump out of the tower and land on the ground without taking damage. You just like float gently down.
Just me?
Yeah, just one person. Or if you
Can I
grab
use it on
somebody,
somebody
maybe
else?
one person. Yeah,
Alright. Can I use 2 spells or just one?
just one.
Can I use Featherfall to put him out the window and
Yes,
down
100%
gently?
you could.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do.
You go. Okay, great. We'll move you over here in front of our
Saving your
duelist
life, buddy.
knight of-
Hey, thanks, man.
We're separating him from the people.
You grab the wizard or the fallen
Well,
bard.
no, we're gonna make our way down, but we can't be carrying a fucking body the whole way. What, is that a bad move?
We're gonna find
Too
out.
late. What is your what spell word
I
to
love it.
cast?
I love it.
Featherfall?
Better be implosion.
And with that, you throw the bard
Peas.
Like more like
It all starts with peas.
as you throw the bard out the window. The pygmy pink elephant turns in a rage towards you, not understanding what this spell is.
Oh god, I
As you
forgot about
throw
that
his
goddamn
bastard
elephant.
out the window, and it mashes you into the wall with its big trunk.
Wow.
Not doing damage, just pushes you up against the wall with big pink trunk going. And then,
And I look into its eyes,
yes.
and we have a natural connection.
You do have your animal connection.
That that allows the elephant to know that I meant him no harm, and I'm actually trying to protect him.
Yeah.
he's a crocodile Dundee.
Yeah,
And the dog's like, "Aw."
That
For an
totally works.
elephant,
No, that
that's
totally
tough.
works. The elephant. And then it like lets up and looks slightly out the window and sees you gently floating to the ground. It does that like thing that a dog will do when it's thinking about like doing a big jump.
Though admittedly,
That it
I forgot
shouldn't
that
do?
we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
put him
yeah.
on top of the elephant.
Give me an animal handling check. Roll your d20,
Kill Tom.
and let's see if the elephant jumps out the
Yeah.
window after Tom. 4. Yeah, it does.
Use your reroll.
Oh, I do have a reroll.
11, so that's okay. The elephant like thinks about jumping up, just stops itself, turns, sees the stairs going down, and prepares to charge across the room for the stairs. Chancho, you were going to shout something.
Yeah.
What do you shout?
I can say, stand down.
You stand down, demon.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Good, yeah, that was good. That's clever.
You get along with this guy. You ain't never had a friend like him. He's a magic carpet guy. He's on a magic carpet, and I got the genie.
Don't tempt me.
You ain't buddied up with Jafar!
I don't understand your
Two
reference.
Greymore's Jafar. The shithead we blew out the window was Iago. And you're running rampant over Princess Jasmine like an asshole, not listening to the things she wants. I'm only now just doing Tom Fonz.
You're next, demon kid. You can't confuse me with your strange chatter.
Not trying to confuse you. Just trying to talk to you, asshole.
It sounds like that's your turn, right?
No.
Aguilar.
I'll try to hit him.
You're gonna run over and hit him? Hit him?
Yeah. Has he moved yet in this encounter?
He stepped forward 5 feet to stab Tom a couple times.
Oh, so he did do that. So he's next to Tipsy,
Right where he
then,
is.
right?
No, Tipsy, because
Oh,
Tipsy
Tipsy
slammed him
moved.
into the wall. Aguilar, you'll be next, followed by Mac.
Wait, there's other
Bad
guards up
guys,
there?
Yeah, there are 3 more guards, and he gets to go actually right after you, Chancho.
I'm gonna run up to Queen Sophia.
Great. So she and Duke Draymore are probably over here. Duke Draymore, Queen Sophia. Bing. That's
So
right.
I'm gonna like,
And the goat.
I'm gonna like juke, and I'll do like, but then as I like lunge forward like that, I'm gonna then just juke hard left and slide on my side, never breaking eye contact with Aladdin dipshit.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pop up right behind Princess Sophia, and I'm gonna give the thing to her. I'm gonna
Give
give
the
the
flask to her?
flask to her, but I'm gonna like hold it as I give it to her. So I'm gonna put it right on her tummy and hold it.
Gotcha. I also
You're
have
giving it
put
to
Penelope
the
in there.
princess?
Yeah.
Not the
Penelope
queen?
is right there as well. The
The
princess
queen is the princess, right?
Sorry, queen. We
Princess
should be
is
saying
the
Queen
queen,
Sophia.
queen.
Thank you. Queen Sophia. And Duke Draymore shocked as well. Lady Penelope is ready with her sword as you come
I
sliding
love
back.
what you did too.
Do you actually give it up to her, or you just?
No, I do like this. I'm like, boom, like that. And I got one sword out, and my other hand is on the flask, and it's like against her tummy.
Does it look like you're threatening her?
No, it looks like I'm threatening everyone else.
Okay.
And I'm like this. My hand's open, like take it.
Okay. I suppose.
And we're about the same height.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha. Aguilar.
So I'm trying to force a stalemate from these fuckers.
Okay.
Do I know what happened?
Wait, you got a hand?
You do see this-
Griffin girl?
No, I'm behind the child
The queen.
like this. And I've got
Holding
my
her hostage?
No, not holding her hostage. I've got my arm around her with the flask in my hand against her tummy like that, and my sword out so
Got it.
nobody can come near us.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
that's smart.
Yeah. Interesting.
so there's no. I'm not at all trying to threaten her. I'm
Gotcha.
giving her the flask while at the same time making sure no one interferes with her decision.
Gotcha. Great. The queen looks down at the flask, contemplating whether to grab it or not, making the decision in her mind, and that's probably a good place to break for the evening. We can come back next week in the middle of a tower filled with enemies and start right there and see what happens.
But can Chris?
Sorry, I don't know.
I thought that was the best. That's a
And
really
we'll
good
cut it there.
yeah. And
Or I can just fall asleep.
But
that's
can
it too.
Chris?
We can get we
It's fun sitting next to Matt.
can get us out of this too.
I know.
If he can't.
What's that?
If he can't, we can get us out of this too.
Why?
I mean,
How?
there's just ways. I'm just saying.
Yeah? What way? I think
Lots of ways.
fight your way through. I think it's a good place to break for these.
I agree.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I think so too.
I think so too. So this is we'll
Hey,
end
well,
here.
no, don't misunderstand that. I would love to come back, but I also understand that you've got lots of cats.
I want you to come back. Well, at least come back and clear out the
Come
skull
back
with us.
if you can.
Are you around next Thursday?
Yeah.
Are you around next Thursday, baby?
Come on!
I think I am.
God, I just wanted to smash that, and I won't.
Not until
The
we
tower?
Not until we take the mini.
No, just to make a point, to be like, I don't know, just make explosive.
Great.
Guys, thank you for
Would've been
tuning
great.
in. That's right. This was Crit Juice. We will be back in 7
That's
days
exciting.
to see what happens in the rest of this tower here. A little slower session this time. Laying some groundwork, but the next session's non-stop combat and dungeon crawling.
I hear that
Yeah,
a
what
lot.
happened?
Sound
Yeah,
good?
it did get a little slow.
Do say that a lot. Drink a lot of beers. We drink
There was no reference. What if this was like a fast-paced
You're like an actor who breaks the fourth wall in the movie and is like, yeah, you know what? The pace was a little slow in this film that I was a part of. All right, cool.
You're right.
Thank you for watching, guys. We will be back
I
next
really
week.
slowed it down.
We are Crit Juice. Tune in
We are.
next Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific time for more of this.
You make
And
it
thank
out of
you-
the river. I drink from the bottle and we go somewhere else. Okay, you're somewhere else and everyone's friends. I attack the guards and murder everyone. Okay, what else happens?
About where we got to. That was good. That's the recap. Guys, we'll be back next Thursday. Thanks for watching. What else
Hey,
do
you
we have?
guys
to
had the
talk
first
about?
hour and a half.
I don't know. Thank you guys.
Yeah, Ryan.
That's true, Brian.
My bad.
Brian spent a lot of time in that Mayan
Dirty
temple.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just chilling out with the bandits.
Hey guys, David's got a new cool thing that he's gonna try and
plug my
do.
own
Plug
thing.
it, baby. Plug it.
Yeah.
Dungeon in a Box. Guys, I'm actually launching a new subscription box service. You can check it out online at dungeoninabox.com.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's Loot Crate,
but not
but
quite.
Dungeon Crate.
Hey,
Right.
Dungeon
we're gonna let him plug his thing.
Ryan's basically got it.
You stick to Crit Juice
I've had a lot of
Compactors.
these.
And then we can get
And
back
a
to the
lot of
stage.
So tell us about
What are you
Bird's
getting
Box.
Yeah, thank you. Dungeon in a Box. But
And
it's,
this
it's
is
the same
Blue
thing.
Apron.
You're close. It's the same model, definitely. So it's
Get your fucking rat flanks.
rat flanks.
Yeah, to cook up.
Jesus Christ. Guys, you can learn all about it on the
No, I
website.
want to know more about it right now.
Or you go to dungeoninabox.com. It's your monthly dungeon crawl in a box.
So, for a newbie like me who's playing for the very first time,
Yeah.
would this be a good
this
investment?
would be a great investment. So what this has is
Why?
everything.
Why? What's it in the fucking box?
Oh my god.
How about a 20-page adventure booklet, a full-sized fold-out battle map that you can have your whole adventure on,
Very cool.
2 sculpted plastic minis that you could paint, just like
Because
you
I
can
needed
use.
one of those.
This would have 2, plus some freestanding monster tokens, these really cool plastic monster tokens that stand up by Arknight Games, plus
What about some dice?
dungeon terrain, so you could make your own, not towers, because that's a little not great, but tiles and 3D terrain, so you can have your own awesome maps, all in the box. How do you get it? Go to dungeoninabox.com. Sign up, because we're going to be doing a big Kickstarter coming out soon. So
Yes.
sign up for the mailing list. We'll let you know when the
Holy
early
shit.
bird specials come up. You guys can get the early bird specials.
Early bird special, $795 a month.
We'll also be choosing for people who sign up beta testers who will get free
Ooh.
boxes to get
I want to be a
feedback.
bit.
All you have to do is sign up.
I want to be a bit, does it?
That's dungeoninbox.com. Yes, dungeoninbox.com. Dungeon crawl in a box, guys. It's the
Chris, do you have anything you want to plug?
No.
it's the epic adventure that never ends.
Hell yeah.
I want to just.
I love that idea, David.
Great.
I think it's a
David.
great idea. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I can't top that.
No.
That's
No, but I mean,
But
you're
try.
the guest.
So you guys special
They-
guests. What do you
They
got?
already know that we have nothing going on except for Matt's on CBS.
I
That's true.
want to plug. Currently, I'm running in a non-paid position on the same lot as a man with a plan.
Wow.
CBS.
You can find Chris at the
In a
Man with a
basement.
Plan, crafty, looking
Often-
like he snuck on the lot
I did.
and is eating as many
I-
sliders as he can get his
I-
grubby little paws
I
on.
did
That's
visit
good- that's good
at
crafting.
the man
Yeah.
with the plan.
If
And
you-
I became uncomfortable because there were all these people that were working, trying to get food But then Matt was like, just go get food. And then I stalled out in the middle of the.
But while you were holding
While I
three
was holding
to-go
three
boxes,
to-go boxes.
that were filled to the brim,
Yeah.
and then you're and I was like, this is my job, sir.
Oh wait, I do have something I can plug that
He's
Matt's
just-
in. I'm doing a Halloween improv show.
Oh, fun.
Called Part Improv, Part A Bloody Mess. It's going to be where short form improv meets practical effects.
Part improv, part bloody mess.
Part improv, part A Bloody Mess.
Part of bloody mess.
And
Improv meets practical special effects.
Yeah, we'll see how
What?
the fuck this goes.
Wait a
I
second.
could actually talk to him about it.
Why am I
I'm
showing up if you're
I'm
already this
freaking out.
concerned?
Yeah.
But we have.
I got things going on.
We've got TV stars that are going to be doing it, and 2 members of SNL are going to do it.
Oh.
I'll watch that.
Heidi and
Mikey?
Phyllis and Yor.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice.
Couldn't get Mikey Day.
Where do they see this at? At Groundlings?
At the Groundlings at 8 p.m. on Monday.
This Monday.
This Monday.
And
I got a
Tuesday, right?
lot-
Can they buy tickets online?
We're canceling Tuesday. Too much.
So get there for Monday, folks.
It's too much.
Sorry to find out that they canceled Tuesday, guys, but otherwise, thanks for tuning in.
One night only, baby.
One night only, baby.
Can't.
Yeah, so come to Los Angeles. If you're not in Los Angeles, go to the Groundlings Theater. Harass these guys in a show. But, politely, in a good way. Anything else to
We'll
plug?
feature loud noises and scare tactics and water and smoke and strobe lights. So
Where are you looking?
at the camera that's directly in front of me.
No, look at that.
Then what the fuck have I been looking at?
I
this whole
don't
time?
know. I've been very
The
The
concerned.
red light?
Yeah,
Then
the
what's
red
the
light
one
means
with the
up.
white light
Look at the
for?
one with the red light.
The white light means they're off.
That's why there's 2 with
One
white
of these
lights.
things is not like the other, baby.
Bum, bum,
It's okay, guys, we're learning. We're having a good All right, anybody else have anything to plug?
Crit Juice next week.
Crit Juice.
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week.
Crit
every
concoctions.
Yeah, tune in. So I tried to tweet out some
They were-
2 new cricket concoctions. They're too long
It's been a bit since we did them.
and too tasty.
They were really tasty.
No, we've
though.
never tried to do them in one shot. We
No, that's
tried
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
them in
We
one
don't-
continuous. That's
it was
not
too
what you're
much.
saying.
We'll edit that shit
Oh
up.
no, I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Bye,
get you guys
guys.
out. We're gonna put up some shit on YouTube for cricket concoctions.
Thank you guys.
This is a raw
Thank you guys for
cut.
subscribing, the bits, the money, all that stuff.
You guys are
Alrighty.
awesome.
You drunk, lovely babies. Let's give them a good night. Good night, everybody.
That's Frankie.